Good morning, Lady Tanya. Well, don't worry, honey, because this is about the last video, so you ain't gonna miss nothing, honey. So let me tell you, we all over here last night, minding our little business, watching Castro and Little. Okay, so you ain't got to the good part yet, okay? I'm finna bring you up to speed. Honey, so Castro and Lovely Love was fussing. Okay, you made it to that part. Well, right up in that part, like maybe a little bit after, I might be wrong, a little bit, I hear somebody in Castro background. So I'm like, hold up. I heard somebody, and it was a deep voice. So I'm like, I hear somebody with a deep voice over there. So Castro maintained like he was with his new friend. Excuse me. He was with his new friend and whatever. And so, okay, so they continue on, the show go on. Hey, Rainy. Hey, Taylor May. So next thing you know, Tommy comes up on the link. And when Tommy come on the link, we hear Tommy, we talking to Tommy, and I hear something in Tommy background. And baby, you know my nosy ass. I'm like, oh hell no, y'all together. Now, we're in the midst of that. Lovely Love and Castro was fussing, right? Now, this is why I was over there listening to Lovely Love this morning. And so Lovely Love and Castro was fussing. And Lovely Love said, you don't talk to Jay Wilson like that, and he be over there shade you. Jay Wilson took that and wanted that to become his thing to tell Lovely Love about herself. Excuse me. Lovely Love told no lies. And matter of fact, and I'm gonna tell you how I know Lovely Love ain't tell no lies. Because after all that arguing and cussing they did, Pam came right back and said the same exact motherfucking thing. So I know I didn't even have to watch it, Jay Wilson. I know you shady as fuck. Hey, food junkie boo. Hey, Barry, good morning. So I know you shady as fuck. I didn't even have to watch it to know. Ain't nobody lying on you. Jay Wilson, you was just mad because they didn't come back on your channel and let you know that they was together. You just really felt some type of way because they was over here. You also felt some type of way because Lovely Love and Miss Pam pointed out that you be over there shading your ass and they all the motherfucking charge you. But we all knew that they was gonna come back right back over there. Now that's on them. If they want somebody to make free money off of them, free coin or whatever, however it go, that's totally on them. Okay. But Jay Wilson, you can't be mad. What you really mad about? I believe you really mad because I didn't find no library on that boat, Jay Wilson. I believe you mad because you didn't have the company that you wanted to keep while you were on your cruise, hence to why you had to go and sit in the goddamn library the weekend. That's what I really believe that this is something much deeper. You ain't mad at Lovely Love about saying that because Lovely Love really ain't saying shit about you. Nothing. Please like this video. Yeah, he shaved the hell out of Castro, but Castro takes it. Castro go over there and let him continue to shave him. So what is somebody supposed to do about that? You know what I'm saying? But don't get mad when somebody calling out the shit you do. And you been doing it. Like Jay Wilson, go somewhere and sit down. You petty as the fuck. And you just came back on here because you was mad because they asses was laid up last night and you was over there lonely. Like you always are. Until it's time for vacation. I'm just saying. So tell us, Jay Wilson, what you really upset about? Is you really mad that she said that? Because that was nothing. It was said more than once, more than twice. So that was nothing. Make it make sense. Very weird, honey. Very, very weird. It's sad to see, but hey, this is what we got out here. We got to work with what we got. Please like this video. Up at 4 in the morning, you know he in there by himself. Ain't nobody up there rubbing Jay Wilson's feet. Ain't nobody laid up snoring in his face at night. Because he wouldn't have been up at 4 in the morning. He probably was up at 4 in the morning trying to find out where Mark was. Okay? Trying to find out where he was. Make it make sense. Hey, just read my book. Make it make sense, y'all. I said, oh my God, Jay Wilson just anything. Anything. You reaching now, honey. You what they call reaching. That wasn't nothing. You just want to come on here and have something to say besides Tommy Castro come here. Castro over there talking about something, he dreaming about you, and Tommy living out the dream, and you mad. I believe that's what it is. I believe that's what it is. I'm just gonna say it. I'm sorry. Y'all ain't gonna keep on throwing content in my motherfucking face and expect me to skip around it. I'm sorry. How long is we gonna do this? Okay. Now, Tommy, you asked my opinion last night. I said, I'm not getting in y'all mess. I'm not getting in it. But I will give you my opinion on how both of you react to Jay Wilson. Okay. And my opinion is y'all act like y'all cat piss crazy. Tommy, you have both of your parents in your life. So there's no reason that you should be over there running in Jay Wilson's face for nothing, to get nothing off your chest. The motherfucker like money. He don't give a fuck about who it is or who he got to drag through. We saw him show his own nigga on here who had that pissed in his pants. So don't think for 1 minute that he care more about you and Castro. Okay? He had Mark standing in the picture, piss. Okay? Piss is a motherfucking dog. Make it make sense. So y'all think that he gonna treat y'all any better? Hell no. That bitch is out here. Coin keeps him here. And them 38 cents, them $1.29 he making off that video when y'all be over there. I'm just saying. That's something for him. It's something for him. Jay Wilson think he the third in the relationship. Okay. They ain't gotta hit your leg every time they visit the B set. Right. I guess corporate jobs don't pay that much as they is. Baby, you got a little corporate here. You got to play the organ there. You got to preach here. You got to come over down here and start some shit. Corporate ain't paying shit if you got to do all this. Corporate ain't shit if you got to do all this. For real. So that's my opinion. That's my opinion. I'm just going to, it ain't because I don't like Jay Wilson. Because like I said, if he gave any type of fuck about you, you wouldn't get shaded half the time, half as much as y'all do by him. And he does it in your face. And I don't know if it's some type of G code y'all got. I don't know. That's why I try not to speak on things so much. But like I said, y'all can't keep on motherfucking shoving no steak in my motherfucking face. Think I ain't gonna bite it, bitch. Look now. Look. Look. Okay. And misery keeps company. They said, misery need company. Now, misery keeps company. Motherfuckers that are miserable have the most motherfucking attention, the most people in their goddamn face because they're so miserable in life. They trying to keep up and surround themselves with any and everything else they got going on so they won't have to face their own shit. And 9 times out of 10, the motherfucker watching them like that too. I'm just saying. Okay, my food jerky voice. I'm just saying. Yeah. Mark that pissed on himself at Great American and got on one of them goddamn rides, baby. Honey, and that liquor kicked in. And his ass flipped upside down. And there was a baby. Piss is a goat. Piss is a broke dick dog. Honey. I said, well, look at here. But he had a nerve to come out here and talk about other people and what they got going on. He ain't told us about that marriage yet. Tommy, why y'all jumping over there asking and talking shit? See, let me give you the rundown of Jay Wilson and what you need to be asking him. Okay? Ask him why he can't get Mark to come over there and engage with him on YouTube like you and Castro engage with each other on YouTube. Regardless if he get his ass whooped, because we'll see his dog whoop his ass. Okay. Mark might not whoop his ass. Mark know where his bread and butter lie. Okay. And Jay Wilson a get ghetto. He's a hood booger. Jay Wilson is a hood booger. He was raised in a trailer with a crowded one at that. It's not even that you raised in a trailer, because at this point in life, baby, trailers looking better than houses. But you wasn't just raised in a trailer, it was crowded, Jay Wilson. It was a lot of you motherfuckers in that hot ass goddamn trailer. That's why you felt like you could go get a tankless water heater to put more room in your empty ass house. Cause I got more space for what? For what? You ain't got shit else to put in there. All that shit you got that came from somebody else's motherfucking house. The clothes on your back, the hat on your head, the furniture you sit your ass on. Like, is you kidding me at this point? You got a whole hotel room bed, a half a head post bed. Have y'all ever seen a headboard and you get half of it? They just split that bitch in two. You got a 2-for-1. They sold you one and sold somebody else one. Make it make sense. But you got your mouth on everybody else and what they doing and what they said. Jay Wilson, get the fuck out of here. Like I said, you know you ain't shit. You can't help it. Hold on. So, like I said, what you say? You are the company that you keep, is what, as the old folks say, and that's true. And that's true, honey. You are the company you keep. So therefore, let's go back to the company. Since y'all just, you know, Food Jack just throw shit out there for me to be petty. Okay, let's talk about the company. We know the company he keep will wear is willing to get chased from wearing the same tight ass two little ass swimsuits all day. We know the company that he keep go and fuck with other people's husbands for 25, 30 years and say they the top side piece. We know the company that he keeps. The company he keeps will piss on his motherfucking self, okay? Okay. The company he keep will piss on himself in public, you know. So the company he keep really ain't hitting no shit, so we know he ain't. Hmm. That's who he surround himself with. So we know he ain't. As his market so successful, why is his home decor dirty old hats? Ooh, you remember that? Jay Wilson used to be sitting over there in Mark House timing and had so many had looked like his ass was sitting in the motherfucking closet. He's supposed to be at the kitchen table, but he was so proud that somebody had to invited him over as they man. He had to set up a live in their goddamn house. Okay. Make it make sense. That's why Mark quit fucking with him. Ask him why, when him and Mark went to Vegas, that Mark was peeking behind that door and you had to sneak and get a picture in him to let us prove that you wasn't in Vegas by yourself with your ankles look like them ham hocks I just put on the motherfucking stove. Child, come on now. Jay Wilson, you got a lot to say about somebody's relationship, but we know a lot about yours. I'm just saying. Is them rings still on that community? He got engaged on his community feed. Jay Wilson, he does the all time. I'm telling you, he's the gift that keeps on giving. He is the only person I ever known in my life. He got engaged only on his community feed. He took some pictures of some rings down to that daggone outlet store. They said it was the pawn shop. I think it was the outlet store. I give you that. Okay. You was down at the outlet store. You took a picture of them rings and put them on your community feed. Mark ain't know nothing about no marriage. The only person that knew about the marriage was YouTube and your community feed. Make it make sense. Hmm. Please like this video. Ain't no need y'all coming in here hating on me. I'm just giving Tommy some ammunition if he gonna continue to run his ass over there. Let me load you up, look cuz. Let me load you up right quick. Huh? Ask Jay Wilson, okay, about how he could see Tommy Castro like to cook. And I know they were cutting up last night, but their food do be looking good. Tommy Castro like to cook. Tommy asked Jay Wilson how long it take him to cook a pot of greens. Ask him how long it take him to cook a pot of greens. Ask him did he make everybody at the pot look sick for Thanksgiving. Jay Wilson had greens for Thanksgiving. That's all he cooked for his house and the potluck. Okay. Okay, y'all want to act like he got so much sense though. Like Jay Wilson got so much sense. Y'all go quit going for this motherfucking act that this hood book is out here doing. Okay. Jay Wilson, you is a whole hood booker. And you know it. Just don't make no sense. So I said I think he is upset for other things. Jay Wilson, you took all them hood boogers out there on that cruise, child. And it was a scandalous and a shame. And you ran from them. You ran from every last one of them. The only way they knew you was in the library is because you went live in the library, Jay Wilson. How did you find the library? Did you ask for directions to that motherfucker? I know they ain't had no signs, did they? Is it a sign outside that say this is the library? Shh. Like what the fuck was going on in your head? That was the spot, that was the safest spot for you. Huh? You said if they come up in here getting loud, cutting up, which is what you started doing when you got on there. And when they figured out that your ass was in there, they had to go ask for directions to the motherfucker so they could come in there and fuck with you. But you out here worried about other folk. Honey, when you having another vacation, Jay Wilson? Yours usually be interesting. I give you that. Like I said, you gonna give us something. You gonna give us a paper plates. You gonna give us a 3-day cooked greens. You gonna give us you riding folks by folks' houses. You gonna kiss their asses again. You gonna give it all to us. Like, when is the next vacation? Good morning, Castro. Tell Tommy to wake up. I'm giving him ammunition. If y'all gonna keep running y'all asses over there to Jay Wilson, let me give Tommy some ammunition because he don't need to go over there empty-handed. We ain't gonna sit up here and steady let a motherfucker get out on no goddamn body. If you gonna entertain us, Tommy need to know his history. Tommy needs to know his history. Huh? I'm just saying. Don't go over there empty-handed. Tommy, Jay Wilson said he was a 6-figure nigga and find out, that was ZT shit, and find out he down there part-time and at the hospital praying over folks' loved ones and keeping up hell. You the devil. You are the devil, Jay Wilson. And I ain't gonna lie to you, that ain't nothing but hellified shit if I ain't never seen or heard none in my life. You ought to be ashamed. That's just devil's work. You get over there and you want to pray over folks in the daytime. Hold on. I'm back, y'all. Hello? Can y'all hear me? Our vacation would be considered YouTube boring, no drama. Well, you know what? I like it. I look, I don't cause drama. Drama has to be brought to me. So this is the type of person I am. And I'm the same on YouTube. Well, I ain't even got to explain that because y'all done seen me in real life several times before. But I'm the same. I'm the same motherfucker off of YouTube, on YouTube. We don't have no problem in real life. You won't get no problems out of me. But on YouTube, y'all bitches got problems with me and don't even fucking know me. Carnival ship had have Liberty. I was there about four of us. Deanna, I'm just saying it was quiet. And I went on the Horizon last year. That's what I had went on last year. But I'll take boring. Thank you, Toby. And I don't think I'm boring, bitch. We had fun for real, for real. We ain't boring though, for real. Child, like I said, it was fun. I can't tell y'all everything because sometimes, you want to have stuff to be like, we got to laugh at on the next trip. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, we had fun. I'll tell you that. How about that? Um, but yeah, it would have been boring because it wasn't nobody on no bullshit. So I guess it would in a sense been boring, but if you fucking with people that have that mind state, if you around people that call themselves known for throwing rocks and hiding their hands and shit, you gonna get bullshit. You gonna get drama. That's why I always said I could never understand, like, damn, motherfuckers don't even fuck around on here. Like, why you putting all these folks on here? Motherfuckers. Okay, okay. And then know they ain't got sense enough to shut the fuck up or keep their goddamn mouth closed because they always want to jump on there and say something and root off for your motherfucking ass. And then they asses end up getting drugged. Regardless if we dragging the right one or not, bitch, we know we dragging one. We know exactly who we talking about. We done seen them like, you so dumb. Mm-mm. Right. But you don't know it though, Kishana. Y'all remember I told y'all it was this guy on TikTok. He was a preacher. And he said that he had a dream that he went to hell. And the reason why he said he went to hell and everybody in his congregation went to hell. And he said that he was told, now this is what this man said about his dream now. He said he was told that they went to hell because of him. His heart wasn't right. And he was leading the congregation. And so that's what I'm saying. A lot of people don't even know it. A lot of people don't even know who over here. Like, no, absolutely not. We literally watched him Easter Sunday play the motherfucking piano. And before the Facebook church live could end, he had set up a lot. He was literally in the parking lot, getting in the car, talking shit. Like, what? Hmm. What you say? It wasn't boring, but these folks need drama and bullshit to breathe. You ain't lying, honey. Ooh, you ain't lying. It's sad, ain't it? That's why I feel sorry for a lot of them. Like, for real. I tell them like, in real life, a lot of you wouldn't get entertained. Like, y'all crazy. A lot of people I didn't argue with on here wouldn't dare, entertainment out of me in real life. Absolutely not. I wouldn't want to go on a trip getting harassed by a broke hoe for money. Oh, or embarrassed by people who don't know how to act in public. Oh, oh, honey. Well, baby, I ain't know how to act now. I'm just talking shit. I had a ball, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. Look, I was acting like a kid in the candy store, literally, bitch. I had came home with gummy bears and fish and shit. Yes, girl. I had all kind of candy, ice cream, you scream. Bitch, it was going down. I'm just telling y'all, okay? But yeah, that was the highlight. The food was really the highlight. Again, they did have some of everything going on, and I participate. Okay, I participate. I intended on taking a nap one day. Never happened. Never happened. Now the other trip, I think I took a nap, but that was like a 6-day cruise. So yeah. But yeah, I didn't even get a chance to just like, and I don't feel tired. When I say I literally had a ball, they had all the new movies that wasn't even out yet. Bitch, by who? Huh? I was like, oh, that's Avatar. That's on here. That's on here. Child, they got all the new shit out, baby. Bye. You'll have your nice time now. But talked about the deceased lady makeup, hair, and outfit. He ain't shit. Oh no, he didn't. That's sad. Jay, what could the dead do about it? Like, really? You attacked the dead. You already know he old gutter snipe. Hood booger, gutter snipe. That don't even make no sense. What could the dead do about her makeup and hair, Jay Wilson? Just make that make sense. You just say anything and get right on back on here like you big shit. You need to stop it, huh? You need to stop it. We done see you to stop driving. What's wrong? You done ran that motor down trying to damn Uber and shit around the town. Telling everybody you got this luxury car, probably your damn thing probably smoking. Now hell, I wouldn't be surprised if your little stinking lanky had an old black puff of smoke running behind him while he going up and down the highway. Y'all got emissions over there in Texas. Y'all might need to check on them, honey. But yeah, it was relaxing. And like I said, I like the people I met from the B sector. And I done learned a lot of lessons from a lot of other people that I have met from the B sector. And that's just the wholehearted truth. You really can. I thought I could read people before I came here, but I really can just recognize when a bitch ain't shit and when a bitch ain't shit on it, is shit on this motherfucker. And it's really sad. It's really sad because 95.9% of you ain't shit. And it's like, damn, how you get off into this? I was talking to somebody and we was just having a general conversation. And I was talking about my trip, of course, bitch. Yes, because it was the shit. It was. Call it what you want to. Say she bragging. Yeah, I'm bragging because it was the motherfucking shit. And anyway, so we was just having a general conversation, and she was like, how do you even meet grown people? How did she say it? She was like, how do you meet adult friends? And I'm like, girl, it's a way. You just have to know how to pick people. I was like, shit, you learn after so long. We had our whole childhood to learn, right? Because half the people you fuck with in childhood, you might fuck with now. Now, me personally, yeah, it's about four of us. That's kind of tight, but see, we all tight in different relationships, but we all grew up together and we stayed tight. But I got grown now, so I was able to be like, okay, these are the type of caliber people I like to be around. These people like to have fun. Everybody down to earth. Ain't nobody with no bullshit. Everybody pretty much too straightforward to be with some bullshit on some old sneaky ass shit. But I had to take it took me a minute to learn that out here on YouTube because y'all asses was fake breaking. Oh, wait. Jucking and jiving, moving and shaking. And I'm like, damn. Then motherfuckers want to talk to you because this other person talking to you and or they think this man know you. And so they gonna try to get close to you only because they close to you. That shit was weird as fuck to me. And I'm like, these grounded motherfuckers older than me. Like, what the fuck they got going on? Then we got a whole nother motherfucking sector just sitting watching our every goddamn move, but they hate everything we do. And I'm like, this shit is retarded. I got hooked up in this goddamn matrix ass bullshit, honey. Hey, Shambu, what's up the hood table? I ain't been looking at the comments. Hold on, let me see. I like to say is my sister's really she gonna tell you the truth. No one is offended, right? And I don't be trying to offend nobody unless they trying to come for me. I ain't got time for that shit. Food junkie, yes. Some content creators be forcing the camera in they subject faces and not be requested to film and shading and why they doing it. And that's the thing. That's what I said, y'all. This is why I reacted to Lipstick Alley last night like I did. Because we clearly see all of this going on. But there was no conversation about Palm Springs and Let's Together. Everybody was concerned about Deanna. I was like, what? Wait a minute. You seen me before, bitch. Y'all been claiming I was the ugliest, the fattest, the blackest, the whateverest, the all that, the cockeyed, the 17. I get everything. Why is it? Why ain't the focus over here on this new fresh meat that's being shown on these motherfucking cameras? Because everybody was new on that motherfucking camera except for Mr. Marcus and cussing Christian. I ain't know not a now. And I said, wait a minute. I don't see not one familiar face. Not even the main characters. We all know who the main characters is. Who is the main characters in Club Chat besides goddamn SB, regardless if they still affiliated or not? Go ahead, drop it in the chat if y'all know. Let me see if y'all following me. Huh? I guess that way you were Palm Spring, wherever it was. But you know, that's what I'm just saying. It was like, y'all wasn't concerned about that, but y'all was over there jocking me and my motherfucking husband. And oh, Lord. You know, it was pitiful. It was pitiful. It was really pitiful. Y'all literally had the nerve to call Food Junkie cockeyed. And I'm like, cockeyed? Like, you literally just saying anything. Anything. Cockeyed girl, like, get the fuck out of here. Y'all too fucking lame. And you tell on yourselves. You tell on yourselves. Because y'all could have just did us just like y'all did them. If it's not y'all. Y'all could have not spoke on us at all. Huh? It is what it is. But, hey. I'm here for the shade. Bitch, I bring the whole motherfucking park. I'm here for the shade. Okay? Johnny Mac ain't been there. We finna call him out. This is who I saw missing. That I know that was dedicated. Where is oh Lord. Somebody go wake up James. Where is that she was a little slim lady, had long hair. I ain't seen her around in none of the pictures and none of the vacations and motherfucking cruises in a minute. What's her name? Talia. Is she still around? I can't call her name. Her. Where's she at? Where was D. Ramsey? Where was Leo? Where was that other one that shaded the wigs out of Chi-Town? What's her name? Yeah, her. Where was Johnny Mac? Oh, he got kicked out. Where was Ray Allen? Oh, she got kicked out. Where's these people at? What's your name? You just dropped down my chat last night. Why you ain't been on vacation with him? You and the little boy that broke up. Outspoken. Huh? Where was you at? Oh, I'm 7 down now. Where's Rebel's son at? Rebel, I know Virgo, but I see you, nigga. Listen. He just decided he just stopped vacationing. Where's all your A1s, day ones at? Because see, we know, and I'm gonna tell you what I noticed too. I noticed that the ones out there in Vegas don't never move until your ass come out there in Vegas. Catch tea, baby. Honey, look, y'all say this country bunk, and it's a lot of shit that I don't say, and I notice because I really don't give a fuck. Huh? There's a lot of shit that I don't say. Where's the girl at? The one who coochie was burning and she thought I was talking about her. Where's she at? She was a hard advocate as well. I'm just saying. We talking about the true members. The true to the bone members. Where they at? Huh? Out there getting it out the mud for your ass. Shit, child, please. I probably could keep naming, but I be forgetting them. Okay. They say it's one floating around here running in VS goddamn inbox trying to tell some shit on your ass. I don't forgot her name too. Huh? Where you at, lady? You want to speak? I'll drop the link. Hell, I ain't motherfucking scared. I'm telling y'all, quit fucking with me. Y'all gonna learn, honey. You gonna learn. Check your own front door. And all y'all that still, like I said, I only see, really, let me just take this back. Let me take this back. Marcus is the only recognizable face that I can still say that's been around from day one, A1, that has been able to make the trips. I'm just wondering why everybody else can't make the trips. Can't nobody sponsor D. Ramsey on the motherfucking trip. She knows she look like she could use a good goddamn vacation. She knows she could use a good goddamn vacation, baby. She over there going through the trenches. A little relaxation wouldn't hurt her. Huh? But y'all want to sit up here and then I'm Pam probably gonna get mad at me later, but I'm just gonna say it. Y'all sitting up here talking shame Pam, and Pam probably got more shit than all of you. And that's just the honest to God truth. Y'all sit up here, y'all, what make y'all think a woman with an education of her caliber, who has been taking care of her motherfucking family all her life, don't have shit? Y'all got to look at certain things, but what y'all don't motherfucking understand is, I mean, I just can't put it out there on the wall for you. Okay, it ain't my business, but yeah, you rather sponsor Miss Pam. Pam pay her own goddamn plane ticket. Okay, pay her own plane ticket to and from. Use her credit card to grocery shopping. And see, there was a lot of shit that y'all didn't want to hear because y'all didn't want nobody to know that. Y'all thought wasn't nobody gonna pay that no attention. We was gonna skip over that. How you fuck y'all think that Pam was able to tell us that the bitch was drunk and ain't washed her hands while she cooking this motherfucking food? That's because Pam had bought half of the motherfucking food. Catch? Yeah, but they want to get their motherfucking big time and asses out here. You know you ain't big time and all y'all are huddled up in the goddamn house together. Who is these people? I don't want to smell nobody motherfucking farts and shit in the middle of the goddamn night. What the hell going on? It's damn many motherfucking lonely motherfuckers together. Huh? 9 of you, out of 9 of y'all, ain't nobody significant other showed up. Chapley. I don't know. Maybe I've been married too long. Okay, I think different. Yeah, yeah. Shane, that I'm Shane. Didn't they want to sponsor you a trip? Maturish, that's what I was trying to say her name. That's the one that did Shane the wigs out of Chicago. Maturish then left. Maturish, you turned on me. But I saw you was a follower because the only reason you was over here was because of him. But you want to sit up there and act like you had so much goddamn sense. You see what I'm saying? Now everybody motherfucker want to lay low and play slow. We see you bitches. We just didn't give a fuck to say nothing. We been seeing you bitches. Period. Try and make it make sense. Most of the food that doesn't even eat. Wait a minute. Who food Jack talk to? You might talk to somebody in the chat. So that's why I say, out of all that, ain't nobody had nothing to say about them, huh? I'm just saying, they literally run around there with cake, with shade on it. Bitch, I'm thinking I'm finna see, oh, it's somebody's birthday. They celebrating someone. You know, they all huddled up in this motherfucker together. They celebrating someone. And see, when me and my people went and got Airbnbs, I went and got Airbnbs with people I grew up with. We slept in the same beds as kids or spent the night at each other's houses as kids. Our mamas fed them. They mamas fed us. Those the type of people I go and get Airbnbs with. Now, I'm just a different type of bitch. I'm just going to be real. Okay? That's just how I am. Family, I will go and get an Airbnb with. I will not get now another Airbnb off of no motherfucking YouTube. And the only reason I got that, I knew the 2 out of the 3 people I hadn't met them several times before we went, so I felt comfortable with them. They had been in my house before. I have been to their homes before. Okay? Hey, you ain't been in none of these motherfucking houses. Ain't none of you been in nobody motherfucking houses except for when y'all click up and get on this motherfucker. Huh? No, that's not you. That's too much space for me. You too close in it. You too close. 9, 10. Who? Shit. No, Lord. I ain't finna do it. I ain't finna do it. Went out there to motherfucking Vegas and they was pulling out wheelchairs and things. No. Every time you turn around the bullshit. Mm-mm. Baby, we finna, if your ass well about it able, I'll meet you there. That's the type of time I'm on. I don't want to sit around and hold nobody hostage all day just to look up motherfucking YouTube, because that's all y'all doing. Literally, that's all y'all doing. It was sad. Sad. You know, that's why you went to go get the Airbnb so y'all wouldn't have to all pay for Wi-Fi on the motherfucking ship, because you know your ass trying to look at some goddamn YouTube all day. Make it make sense. When you gonna stop? Just say, okay, you know what? I'm gonna enjoy myself. That's what I say when I spend my money. I said, I'm going to enjoy my money. What Food Junkie famous words is, I'm going to be where my money is. Okay. The really shit he ever spoke. I'm going to be where my money at. My money ain't on no motherfucking YouTube. I'm not finna go and pay to go to Barbados just to come back and look at some American bullshit. No. Yeah, he mad. Jay Wilson mad because I didn't find the library. He also mad because Castro and them came on my channel and he know that's his show. Okay. He don't expect them to show up nowhere but at his show because he's Big Daddy Passa. Okay. Walking around naked and shit. Everybody want to be naked around them folks. Like, what is going on? This too much. No. No, that's too much. Fuck that. I don't know if you could cook. They was over there trying to make a mixed drink look like they was gonna be shitty by the end of the night. I said, what is they pouring in there that's pointing that shit? Got lime juice down there. Baby, who making drinks with lime juice? You put a lime in it. What kind of drink is y'all making? You might as well drink it straight, baby. You gonna burn the back of your throat any goddamn way. Like, what is y'all doing? Trying to make somebody believe you having so much motherfucking fun, but you can't have fun because you're trying to show every goddamn thing. It don't work like that. Huh? You either a vlogger, bitch, or you a motherfucking vacationer. Pick one. Hell, you ain't gonna make me believe that y'all sitting up there having fun and y'all saying all us and didn't nobody know what the hell was going on. Oh, because y'all thought y'all was the best kept secret. Ain't nobody keeping no secret like Club Chat. Who Club Chat did? And it wasn't even a motherfucking secret what I did. I put it out there. I see your ass then bite and pop up on that motherfucker. I'm just saying. Some folks know where to step to. And your place ain't never been no wrong place to step to. I promise you. Okay. No, you didn't. You said Castro come home. Castro chilling, honey. But yeah, I was like, wow. And we the topic of discussion. I'm like, Now I know I seen some folks around there struggling. You Lord, you know what? Fuck it. You showing these folks on there with these motherfucking braids starting at the back of their motherfucking ear and shit. The woman clearly didn't want to be on camera. You steady putting the camera in her face. How was it? How was it? Like, would you stop? Hell, she don't feel cute right now, bitch. Like, what is you doing? I ain't like that. I did not like that. I don't know what wrong with he could have stayed high and Colette. He could have kept that to himself and put it over there on his podcast. Okay. Child brain started behind that woman, and I ain't telling no lie. I wasn't gonna say that. But since he put it in our faces, you see what I'm saying? You see where I'm going with this? It wasn't a secret. We just didn't come out here begging bitches for amenities. Oh, what you say? Honey, couldn't couldn't make myself ask for one red wooden nickel. Do you hear me? I couldn't do it. Honey, I couldn't do it. Make it make sense. And wasn't out here talking about something, how much you going on the room? Y'all want to get a double room? Look, we weren't trying to do that. We weren't trying to double up. Okay. We weren't trying to double up, you know. The Truth Enterprise, what you say? I can't watch it all. I didn't know nobody. It's always somebody different. It's always somebody different. I'm like, talking about club track travel. Just say you don't even have to name that group because you having so many different members coming in and out of it. You might not want to name that group. You gotta wait till you get stable and then come up with something. Because at this point, y'all just travelers. It ain't club chat travelers. Have club chat ain't even traveling with you. We don't even know them. We ain't seen them. I see you, boo. You gonna stay on? You gonna stay on? Okay.
Are my eyes straight, y'all? My eyes cocked?
That's what I said. I said, where the fuck did that come from?
Now, you know, I was going to come on this shit talking about this damn trip because I don't do all that. I'll show you what I show you and I'll move on. Now, what was said? I don't even know what's going on. What was said?
Okay, so me being nosy, I was looking for a reason to come out here and talk some shit, right? So I said, because I didn't know nothing about that trip, that contest and all that shit. So it didn't interest me. So I kept my ass over there at Lipstick Alley.
Uh-huh.
And so I'm just scrolling through and read, and then that's kind of how I figured out a lot of other stuff was going on too. Because I'm like, damn, these bitches know everything. They just dropping links to it. Then I see Josh picture up there. They said Josh looked like Charles, Netta husband.
Lord Jesus, okay.
Then they came and they said, oh, Deanna, glass is too little. And then they said, Deanna, my face was ashy. And then they said my face was greasy. And I needed moisturizer. And then they said food junkie cockeyed. I said, now come on now. I said, this is getting like high school, right? So I kept on reading because I couldn't get mad because it was so lame and kind of like, mediocre. I was like, you know what? So I kept on reading, and then, my spidey senses go up. And I said, wait a minute. So I keep on reading a few more pages. I said, well, damn. They ain't saying nothing about Sean now, because they supposed to not like everybody over here, right? Supposedly. Well, that's how the old Lipstick Alley was. I don't know how they do it now.
The new Lipstick Alley is all club chat.
Well, see, obviously it is because nothing was said about his trip. Nothing. It was crazy. And when I realized that, I was like, oh, hell no. Oh, hell no. Y'all bitches lame as fuck. Like, you telling on yourself. It's very obvious. Also, the same people that don't like us just so happen to love SB and all the geriatrics over there. That's what you're telling me.
Basically, that's what it is.
Sean wish like hell he was on that trip with us.
Yeah, I don't say everybody. I don't say everybody. You know that. I don't say everybody. I don't say everybody. Yeah, I know.
But I'm just putting it out there. I'm letting you know the truth.
Oh yeah, that's the truth.
He really wished that he could have been around us. He didn't try, please, but he making money off of the people. We too motherfucking real and genuine, so he couldn't motherfucking mix and mingle. It don't go together.
Exactly. And I
They
wish a
don't go
camera would
together.
be put on my face. I'll cuss somebody out. Even when I accidentally put a camera in your face with I think is that video won't be shown.
Thank.
That's for
Oh,
our personal use.
do you hear me? Do you hear me? It. Come on now. Come on now.
So
What
that's the
you
real
say?
part is I'm walking around, I'm showing you, my husband, Josh, everyone that was
Everybody.
there. Right. No, that's not for everybody to see.
That's
It's
for
not for them.
us. Thank you. And
If
that's
you
what I
want to
said.
see it,
I
pay
said,
your money.
me and V had a bad video. I said, but it was too many faces in it. Can't put y'all can't see it. I
No,
can tell you about it, but you
right.
can't see it.
The
I
big
just told you.
video,
It was
the
too
big
many
video when we was
faces
passing
in it.
around the camera, that video had everybody in it.
Sure did. Sure did. So
And that was a nice video.
yep. And see, that's why I screenshotted you.
Because I did
You
the same
saying that?
thing. I did the same thing to myself and posted it on my Facebook.
Yeah, I screenshotted a lot of those pictures y'all see. That's why some of them was fuzzy because they was actually in videos, but we ain't finna show that shit. Y'all got us fucked up. No. And we feel like, and that wasn't even no conversation that nobody really even had to
Right.
have. It was some real shit.
What's known don't need to be spoken.
Explain. Thank you. Thank you. It wasn't even like there wasn't even no conversation. Wasn't nobody trying to do no crazy shit like that. We know what type of environment we in. Everybody is grown here. Ain't no he made him bitch. No, come on now.
No, but y'all know this right here. Where so now I don't have to go live and tell the story. You know when we first met up with V outside the at the port, right? When you were like, hey, that's me
Yeah,
right there. So she
yeah.
didn't want to hug me. Was that she wanted to hug my husband? He looked at her up and down and gave her his hand.
He know V.
Right? No, but you saw they were by the end of the damn trip.
By
I'm
the
like,
end of the
you hurry up,
trip,
more.
thank you.
Couldn't keep your
Thank
hands off
you.
each other. I'm like, y'all don't stop.
Oh, and that was a nice ass picture we took outside that wake. Oh, I love that. You got
Yeah,
that
yeah.
one?
I got it. I got it.
Okay. Oh, that was a nice ass picture we took outside the way. But hey, too many faces in it. And then the effect don't just, if we cover it. So no.
Right.
Y'all
It's not
just
the
can't
same
see
thing.
it. But
Yeah.
we had a fucking ball. I think we stopped every gangway and entrance and elevator we could to take pictures. Remember, everybody kept
Remember?
trying to get outside to that part.
Right. If they was mad. I'm
We
like, yeah,
had
you see it. You see it. Keep it
okay, we
moving. You
had
see it.
selfie stick set up and everything. Somebody will walk up. You want me to do it? Like, we got it. We got it. We got the clip over here.
Oh, it was a ball.
But yeah, it was real. It was a real good time. I ain't gonna lie, honey. I know. I
And then
think
the
I
funny thing
drunk
is,
me a bottle of Moet.
I don't I had $450 on my drink tab. We left with $4 on it. Y'all can have a little change, just a little tip. Buy ourselves some
Girl,
nice.
the food drink, they took my $6.80. I wanted to spend it. I just said, forget it.
But
I
yeah,
wanted to be petty.
right. But no, it was a good time. Like I said, but people would think it's boring because there's no drama. There's no drama. Like adults don't have drama. Like y'all do shit because y'all want to get attention. I don't need attention.
I had too much attention. I toned it down so I don't get attention. So
Right. That's the conversation. Me and V was having the same conversation. Was that like I don't do stuff for attention. I don't care about attention. I already had it all my life, so it's not like something I need to crave. That's what I've
or
always
look
said.
at coming to the internet for no validation. Like y'all
Right. Like
crazy.
that's crazy. Who does that? Like what type of lonely souls do that? For me, that's not even what it's about. It's about just having fun. And like you said, who goes on all these trips without their significant other?
Right.
Who does
They
that?
was looking at me crazy because my husband, I'm like, I mean, y'all got y'all relationship. That ain't got nothing to do with our relationship. So he gonna come with me. I don't know about y'all. Oh
I
shit.
know that's right.
Because if yours ain't coming, that's just y'all business. But my husband gonna step when I step. Come on
Right.
now. Make it make sense.
Like to me, that's the weirdest shit. Like how you gonna go across the country, across the world, across the damn ocean, and you
How
supposed
many
to be in a
times?
quote unquote stable relationship was not, and no one wants to go with you.
How about this one? How about this one? I got one even better. How about when your significant other does go, everybody is shown but him?
Facts.
You put the camera in all your main supporters' faces, and you won't put the camera in his face. I'm
Exactly.
just
Or if
saying.
you did, you edit it out so we don't
Okay.
see his wide back and wide waist and all that. I'll be quiet. Let me see. Mhm. They ain't stop. Like I
Ain't it
said,
easy? Ain't it easy?
right? It's so like it's so like it doesn't have to try. That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm like, I'm not even upset about cockeye. That makes me laugh. Cause okay, whatever.
Chad, that's what I said. I'm like, and
But
that's why I didn't even tell you if I was like, well, he here, let me go and tell him because he don't even know what the fuck.
right,
Because I'm
right. What are you
like,
talking about,
nothing,
huh?
because I felt stupid repeating it to you like that. Like, no, that was. I'm looking like, should I even say it? Then yesterday, I'm like, nah, I ain't fit tell him that dumbass shit.
But my thing is, if that's the best you can say, okay.
Yes, go for it. Go for it.
Go.
That's what I
The thing is,
said. Go
one
for
thing
it.
you can say is that the fashion wasn't on point, bitch. That was resort wear that I had on.
They said they don't come to me for fashions. I said, wait a minute. When I asked a bitch to come for me, y'all crazy.
But,
Y'all is like, y'all don't even understand. Let me tell you, when you been in a point in your life where whatever the fuck you asked for or wanted or wished for became yours,
right,
material things don't mean shit. I
right,
grew out of this shit a long time ago. I was in fifth grade and up through high school, get my hair done like clockwork. You ain't gonna find a fucking picture of me back in the day when I ain't motherfucking 10 toes down on point, bitch. So when I got grown, I realized, hey, girl, you done who you impressing? Bitch, I've been
right.
staying in the same motherfucking town all my life. I know all these motherfuckers, and all these motherfuckers can know me, and they will tell you about me. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And they will tell you about me. And it ain't talking about no fighting shit either. Now they gonna tell you, oh, Deanna kept her in the hair done. Deanna stayed like Deanna stayed with the new motherfucking gym shoes and shit. All the what Deion Sanders and all that bullshit that was coming out back then. Bitch, I had that. Y'all hoes just now getting there in life, and half you hoes still ain't motherfucking there and want to sit back and look at me. Bitch, I can open my motherfucking closet and make your motherfucking heart drop. I got goddamn heels and shit. Bitch, I don't have to wear that shit for who? Who I'm
Right.
stepping for? I ain't looking for no goddamn body. That's you lonely hoes out here trying to sell that $40 pussy and thinking you cute. Make it make
$20. 20.
so that's why I say when they say something to the she and I'm like, do you know my mama literally told me damn near every day of my life of how pretty I was and how big and pretty my legs is and you know what I'm saying, bitch, I ain't got
Mm-hmm.
no that was instilled in me, bitch. Who is you? You say I'm ugly? Opinions and assholes, bitch.
Okay,
Period.
right. Okay.
Like get the
I'll
fuck
be
out of
ugly.
here.
I'll be ugly. I'll be
Exactly.
cockeyed. I'll be fat. I'll be everything women could be. I'm all that.
Thank
Okay, now
you.
what? Now
You
what?
food junkie, how long was I obese? How long they was calling me big and fat and all that shit? For years. For years.
No.
And then when somebody saw me, they was like, oh, you ain't child, if y'all go on illusion and tell them what a motherfucker done told you, get the fuck out of here. I can see my pussy. I
Oh,
sure can.
Yeah, yeah, they call me fat too as well. I can't believe that. I'm not fat at
y'all ain't
all.
doing
I just got a
shit.
round face.
Stop taking attention. They ain't call you fast. Stop taking attention.
You so-
Yeah.
Look, who called you fat, Jay Wilson?
No,
That's from being
Tulsa
petty.
did. Queen Tulsa did. Queen Tulsa.
Baby, we can find a ink pen that's fatter than Queen Tulsa. So you might be fat to her, so you just can't take that to her.
Okay. All right.
Pam
I got it.
calling the neck up crew, okay? But I thought it was funny, and
So
I
who
just
was
had
your
to get out here and let them know, like SB, we know that's you and your crew. Like, come on now, y'all so lame.
so
You
who
could
went to
even
Palm Springs?
wherever it is. I guess they went to palm somebody. I don't know. Don't
When
make me
was
lie,
this?
child.
When was this? Because I don't even know what's
This
going on.
This was while we was on our cruise. That's
Oh,
what
for
I'm
real?
telling you. That's what I'm telling you. How come it was so much talk about us, but we wasn't the only ones on vacation.
Mm.
It's him, and it's like I don't know how about 12 people I counted in a 9-bedroom house, and he was bragging because they had a bathroom in each bedroom. Bitch, like this is the shit that I'm.
But someone has to share a bedroom if it's 12 people.
Yeah, because I sure counted 12 and we don't know who was taking the picture. So I ain't even count down. I don't know if he had a selfie stick or not.
You can
Hmm.
afford that.
I counted 12. Because you already know when you come for me, I'm finna come and read and check your ass. So
Right.
I looked and I said, mm. And then I started looking at the faces. I said, mm. Now, you know, I might be wrong, but I would think at this point in time, Leo then got past her illness and doing better in life. I thought that a nice vacation like that would be good for her,
Right,
especially
relaxing.
right, right. Going and chilling by the pool and up under her favorite guy, she talked to every day or like clockwork. And I know D Ramsey could use one. I
Mm-hmm.
know she could. That she just need to use one so she can stretch her motherfucking legs out when she go to bed. So I'm like, so it's a lot change. That's what you should be talking about over there. That's probably what you should be. If you bring that up on your podcast, you might have some interesting shit going on. Unless you just over there watching the old ladies fight. I don't know. And that's some more weird shit.
Mm.
Uh-uh.
So
So
isn't
it's
it?
him and Cap together. I don't know, Dreamy. I don't know that. I can't answer that. I know they together on a trip, but I don't know if they together. Now they said there was some hints and bombs dropped, that Captivate Christian spoke like he may have been living with her. But you know what else I thought about too? There might have been maybe he was at Sean's house before they left for vacation. And you know how
Mhm.
you talk this shit in the heat of the moment, like, and come over here, type
No, no,
shit.
no, no. But
No?
that video was with Cap's setup that he'd always have. You know what I'm saying? Like
Oh,
how a lot of these content creators find a corner in their own room that they live in and
yeah.
decorate it real nice up, I guess, with little lights and posters and stuff, and then
Uh-huh.
talk shit. It was done with that background. But I don't know. But all I can say is with deductive reasoning. You send me a meme saying all I want to do is travel around the world and fuck you on balconies. And next thing you know, you find somebody on YouTube that you're traveling around the world with. Now, I'm not saying you fucking them on balconies. I'm just saying.
Hmm. What you saying? Well, what make you change now? What make you just
Right.
want to be friends now? I get it. Well understood. Well taken. I read.
You know,
Hmm.
deductive reasoning is a bitch. To
Well, that's
see things that people don't show you or hear things what people don't say, but still understand what they're talking about.
B
But yeah, we
Ramsey
have
needs to get out of her car and get her good night sleep and stretch out. Girl, she not in her car. I don't even know if she had one anymore. But she got her a tiny home. That's what they call it. That's what
everyone
they
is
call
tiny home
it.
now for some reason. I don't know why.
I don't know why they call it a tiny home because down here, tiny homes, like, I guess they have the actual setup and I don't know. Maybe she got somebody to put some plumbing in there, but I just don't see that's a shed that for real. Like that's really a shed. I don't know, but I guess, child, because we could get one of them for like $6,000, seven, something
Or
like that.
go to Home Depot and get one for $2,500.
Yeah, yeah. As if they got a Home Depot. But a lot of these Mennonites and stuff build these little things, honey, and they'll set up a whole yard full of them.
Mm.
Uh-huh. Well, down here they do. I don't know about where she at. Hell, I don't even know what the hell she at, child. But yeah, down here, you could go, like I could go around the corner and show you a whole lot full of these things. That's where I got mine from.
Okay.
And they just pulled it around here on his truck. It was one man. He did it all by himself.
Not a one man situation.
I'm just saying, he did. He set it on the bricks and everything by himself. He made sure I had the bricks. I had to buy them. But yeah, and I was like, wow. Uh-huh. I'm cooking some greens and stuff today. I'm boiling me some ham hocks, child. Now trying to let them get loose, child, before I put my greens in there. I'm being lazy. I'm finna do some greens. I didn't start food junkie. Have you heard of that seasoning? Eat your greens.
Uh-uh.
Look, now you know I like to cook like I like to cook, right?
Right.
It took me forever because I always season my greens how I want them. And you
Mm-hmm.
know, it be scaring me when people be talking about they be putting sugar and shit in their greens.
Right.
So my friend girl, she a real good cook. And she told me about these eat your greens. So I'm like, girl, I'm gonna try it. Because I like her cooking. So I was like, I'm gonna try it.
Mm-hmm.
You need to try it, food junkie.
Where you
That
get it at?
is you could get it at the grocery store. You know, where your greens at, they'll have the seasons hanging up maybe over top of it or on the side or something. It's
Mm-hmm.
called Eat Your Greens. It's a black guy on there. I'm gonna send you a picture of it. When I tell you I ain't stopped buying that shit yet. And it made me I like now I still season my greens like I like it, but I don't do it as heavy. And
Right.
then I put a pack of that in there, and that shit be hitting, baby. And if you don't eat pork, it already got like a pork flavor, you know, like a
Mm-hmm.
smoked pork
Right.
flavor to it. That shit good as hell. I ain't gonna lie to you. I put like 2 bags of greens in there. I put 1 pack in there. But if I put 3 bags, I put 2 packs in there. But that shit
Okay.
is not salty. It's not salty at all. So if you put salt or something in your grains or something like that, you know, you probably still want to do that. But that shit's so flavorful. And I ain't quit doing it yet. I've had sent the picture to somebody else I'll be talking to on YouTube. I think Tracy. And told her she need to try it. I don't even know if she tried it yet. But when I tell you that stuff, no, it's good. I don't know where that man got that damn combination from. But he
Mm.
came up with some shit then. What's up, Grady, baby? Girl, we been up here rubbing our dang on toes in their faces. Look, oh, food junkie. Why y'all didn't make me get some more of that jerk chicken?
mm. Mm. That
That
was so
shit
good.
melted. It really melted in our mouth.
But I
What
was
you
mad that I
said,
didn't try the rum cake.
I didn't get it either. And I seen Vietnam got it, so they found it somewhere.
No, it was up there. It was
I
it
ain't,
was on the menu.
it
It
was
was on the
too
menu.
much on that shit. I was too
Right
much
on
on
the
there.
dessert. It was like 3 different desserts up there.
Oh, see, it was too much going on. I ain't even get no dessert. I liked it that salad. What you said that was called that was in that salad was cucumber, watermelon, and what?
Cucumber watermelon. I don't remember. Was it?
It,
Was
it
it?
was
Oh,
pineapple.
jicama.
Yeah, it had that and pineapple. Oh my
Mm-hmm.
god, that shit was good. And I ain't know it was gonna taste that good.
And also the ceviche you had that you didn't have before, the fish.
Yes. Yes, that was good too. And it was raw. I ain't never ate no raw fish, but that shit was good. It was good. I like
Mhm.
that sauce and stuff. Them bitches was cooking. They was cooking their ass off. I got to they really showed their ass. But that jerk chicken was melting in my mouth like, damn.
I'm jealous. I'm jealous.
Don't don't be jealous. Don't be jealous, dude.
The thing is that
Man,
we had all the food was good except that first night.
That first night, what did I get?
Razzle dazzle.
But I don't remember what I ordered. He had started bringing so much other stuff. I did like the cauliflower.
Cauliflower was good, but the ribeye was not good. It was too fatty.
Yes, the rib. That's what it was. That's what I had. That's what I had. Well, it was greasy. Now that one was fatty, but it was seasoned good. But it
Right.
was fatty. Yeah, he that. But you know what though? I believe they did us all like that because I think I went to another restaurant That one with that Italian restaurant. And
Uh-huh.
with put that cheese on top of it, that one was fatty too. But he
Oh,
was trying to make it right, but I was trying to get to the party by then. So I was like, forget it. I'm gonna
but
go.
no, the wake food wasn't their ribs, their steaks wasn't fatty at all.
The wait food was straight steak. I wanted a little fat on that motherfucker. That one. But it was another one that had a good steak too. That Mexican restaurant.
Mm-hmm,
They had a good steak. Now theirs with their cheese on top of it was good. I liked it theirs. The cheese tasted different. But theirs was good. But it was I think
and
I ate so much. Hell, if I didn't like something, I went and got something I did like.
right. Gum pie was good. Like but that was like
Gun
a
bag.
hibachi restaurant.
See, I ain't get a chance to get in gun bag. They wouldn't let me in. They wouldn't let me in. They do
But like
not mind telling your ass no, doing them.
right. No, I'm sorry. No.
And they tell you just in polite,
Right.
we're booked up. You can come back a little later and check and see.
If there's a
Sure.
constellation, we'll be happy to help sit you in. By the time we
Right.
in the middle of our food, how we know? But thank
Hey,
you.
I was just being greeted in because I had just ate though, so I ain't
Yeah, yeah,
feel that bad. Now, if I was
yeah.
real hungry, my feelings would have been hurt.
Because when we were walking to the restaurant was now we saw y'all eating. So we like, come on,
Hell
come on,
yeah,
let's
I
try
got
this.
up there. I bet you folks said this fat bitch. Hell no. Yes, I am. If you let me,
Yeah,
bitch, I'm coming.
yeah. And had I been on the boat, I would have went to town on look when it came to the buffets. I would have been to town on them buffets.
See, you would have loved it because see, it wasn't in the buffet. All you had to do was sit down and tell them what you wanted. They'll bring it to you. Then that's what it was. Razzle Dazzle had them yams under that steak too, and I wasn't
Mhm.
feeling that.
Right. And then the
Mhm.
lamb shank was cooked too hard on the outside, like it's like it was supposed to be braised, was supposed to be like soft and hard as a bone. The inside was soft, but the actual
The
top
inside was soft. Yeah, yeah.
because
It
that
sure
top
was.
layer was just seemed a little bit too dry for me. I need juices. Need to be succulent. Mm-mm.
Okay.
I was not. But you know what? The wings was nice as well. The chicken wings
Them
appetizer.
went, yeah. He brought, yeah, I'm glad he did bring stuff like he did, though, kind of.
Yeah,
Because
because
we got to eat everything on the slick.
I didn't taste the biscuits though. Everyone else enjoyed the biscuits. I didn't taste the biscuits with the little honey
He
jam they
brought
had on it.
biscuits.
Yeah,
Sure. I swear. Honey. At one time, because he kept bringing shit that we ain't ordered, and I was getting confused. And I'm like, damn, what is this? And he just slide place between folks and slide. I'm like, damn, you ordered that, and we looking like, no, you And then she did the same thing with the next table. I'm like, oh my God.
yeah,
Hey, treasure.
because like I think the biscuits came with the fried chicken that we didn't order. So like when you brought the fried chicken was not my husband and some other people that was eating on the biscuits. Then they ordered a side order of biscuits. I'm like, okay, what? Let me. I was full. I was done. I was upset because I wanted to really eat, and
Yeah,
that fatty because of that fatty food ruined my whole appetite situation. You know
at
what
the
I'm saying?
first,
Yeah.
the
So like,
first one.
now I'm pissed. Give me, what my drink at? Shit.
I think I went eight. No, no, but that was later though, didn't it?
No,
I don't know what
because
was going on.
we left there and went upstairs to the little place. 'Cause, up on like was it deck 7 behind the little bars and stuff. They had like a little crudo situation where like you could get like ribeye, octopus, stuff like that as well up there. So we went there to eat after that
Okay.
situation.
See, y'all was finding everything. Everybody was everywhere. And that's what I liked about it too, because we was actually able to explore stuff and y'all seen stuff that we ain't seen and we seen stuff that y'all didn't. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
So come back together like, oh yeah, y'all need to go over here. Check it. We
right.
was all up in the damn game room. We had to, and I can't tell you how to find that motherfucker again. I couldn't find it no more. I was just walking indoors. Grady baby tell you, I was just opening doors, honey. If it ain't say employee only, I was opening that motherfucker going right on
Right.
in.
I'm here to explore the seven C's, bitch.
Okay, for real. Now that pizza was good because
Oh yeah.
you get to tell them exactly how to make your
But nigga,
shit.
which one
Like
is that you said that you didn't like? I liked all of them.
I did not like the pretty fly for a white pie.
That was no. See, you have to doctor it up a little bit. You have to put some black pepper on it, some Parmesan cheese, and some red pepper flakes.
See,
That shit
I
was so
ain't
damn
putting
good.
nothing on it, honey. I was
See
just
that?
biting that motherfucker.
What did Great Baby say? I said, why they call you food junkie? Because you know everything. I
Okay. Well, for
don't
real, we was asking food talker, what is this? What is this? Hell yeah. And then I was up in that damn Italian restaurant. I said, shit, food joint need to be in here because I don't know what the fuck this menu say. I don't know what this menu saying, honey. But she came and explained it, and I'm glad she did. And all these people next to us, they ordered something. I was about to order it. And I had chose something else, but when I seen them people order next to us, ooh, I was so damn glad it scared everybody at the table. I forgot what the hell that thing was. But when they brought it to the table, they were looking like this. It sounded like something else you would have been ordered. It was artichoke.
Oh, I love artichokes.
Ugh.
I like artichokes too. I'm thinking it's gonna be an artichoke dip though. I'm a
No, no,
nigga.
no.
Okay? I'm
Was
up
it
in a
was it, was it cut in half, grilled, serve a little lemon and aioli? Because you peel the petals off and then you dip it into the sauce and then you eat it. That's how you supposed to eat a whole artichoke.
well, they brought the whole artichoke to the
Yeah.
goddamn
Oh, I
table, and
love
it
that.
did.
I love that.
It it did. You didn't order that in the what's the name? You went to
No, I
Virgin.
never went there. I only went to no. We didn't go to the Virgin. We went to Razzle Dazzle, Gun Pie, the Test Kitchen, and the Wake. Those are the restaurants we ate at. But I forgot that a lot of these restaurants open for lunch and brunch and stuff as well. So that's why we didn't get to
Yeah.
experience everything, which kind of pissed me
See,
off. So like on the next trip, I'm making sure that I make reservations for brunch and lunch and all that shit instead of
you
eating
know.
off the food
Thank
court.
you. Thank you. Now, but the food court good food was good
It was
though.
good. Oh, but also I'm gonna tell you about the ramen that you didn't like.
Yeah.
Ramen, when you do mass production stuff like that, you par cook it first, so it's not all the way like not cooked when you serve it. So when someone order it, you're supposed to dip it again in the hot water to soften it up and stuff like that.
They ain't dipshit.
Right, exactly. So that's why you didn't like it, whatever. So I told them, can you please put it back in the water for me before you put it in the bowl and the consomme and sauce and stuff? She's like, oh yeah, sure. Then it was good as hell. We were there
Really?
about 3 times. We were there about 3 times.
Well, see, I ain't know, honey. And I said, oh no.
Yeah,
I said, this is
because
what they was bragging about. Or like I said, the sauce tasted good to me,
mhm.
but I
But
want
the
the noodles
noodle, right?
doing it.
See,
Well,
that's
if
why I
I know
liked the first
this time,
time.
well,
The first
yeah,
time,
I
like,
know this time. But
like,
you
yeah,
know what else
I
I
see
was
why she didn't like
fucking
it.
up? I was fucking up that salad bar. Oh my god.
That salad bar, that sushi
Ooh.
bar, that
Oh
damn dessert table they had. Not the
yeah.
one downstairs where the gummy bear stuff was, the one that was upstairs by the burger spot. That
Right.
dessert
That's what
table.
I'm talking about. Right next to it. The
Mm-hmm.
other thing, yeah. I was eating over there too, honey. Child, please. It was a shame.
Ooh.
Do you hear me?
It
It
was so
was
much food. It was
It
so
was so
fun.
much food. It really was. It was just like kids in a candy store walking
Right.
around. I'm grabbing bananas and oranges, going back to the room.
Grabbing salads off the on the cold
Oh,
table thing.
okay. They had chef salad, Caesar salad. They had charcuterie boards. I had got one with cheese and pastrami and shit in it.
They also had like little
Ooh.
fruit bowls with yogurt and stuff on the side for dipping
Yep,
and
they
stuff.
had parfaits and shit. Sure did.
Mm.
Ooh, I would have went to town on that. I would have
Look,
went to town on that.
did you see like one day they had like next to the burger spot upstairs in the gallery, they had like a little Chinese setup where they had like General Tso's chicken and orange chicken with rice
And
and all
you
kind
ain't
of stuff.
fucking called me. And you heard me. You heard me and Grady Baby talking about Chinese food, and you ain't tell us. Grady
I didn't
Baby,
think
you
about
hear
it
me?
too.
We
No,
had said, we said it. We said if they had Chinese food, that would be fucking it. That would be
they had,
it. That was the only thing they were missing. You mean to tell me you seen some fucking General's chicken?
but I only saw it once. And when I went back up there, because they would change out those menus real
Every
quick.
day. Yeah, they change out every day.
So I
But
saw it one
damn.
time. I went back up there to get it. It was gone. They had switched to breakfast because I saw it like at nighttime. I
Oh
was like,
Lord
dang.
have mercy.
Yeah, I had everything up there. Everything. Then you would get your little omelets and stuff. It was good. I really enjoyed it. I really
Yeah,
did.
I sure. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie to you, baby. It was a mess. I had me a funky good time. I ate good, drank good, rest, party, all of it.
Right. And they were so attentive. Do you need anything? You want to drink? You need anything? You
Then
want to
they
drink?
pamper the shit out of you.
Baby. We had
Oh,
we had two people. Xavier was one of the guys that was always up there when we went up to the galley, and the tall other guy. I'm like, is he flirting? What is he doing? Or is he just helping? What is he doing? He's doing too much. Like you,
they
like
doing their job.
but don't eat that.
You see Grady, baby. She said, I know damn well food junkie. She said all they were missing with that shrimp fried rice.
I'm sorry, boo. I'm sorry.
Oh, and we were sitting up there, literally sitting down there talking about Chinese food. That's how big back I was, honey. Eating, talking about Chinese food. And I'm like, oh, girl, you ain't lying. Cause my mama ate Chinese food every day. She was pregnant with me. I don't care what they cooking, dog, cat. If I'm eating a cow and a horse and a pig, I might well eat a dog and a cat.
Right. As long
Child,
as I don't kill it.
thank
Oh
you.
dear.
Oh, if I had seen some damn Chinese food, I probably wouldn't have ate nothing else. I've been real greedy. I probably got me a little bento box and scraped some little rice off in there.
Oh, but them boxes. Oh, them boxes. Oh, but the French toast was good. The
Oh,
Nutella
yeah.
toast.
Baby, I got that French toast every motherfucking day. Every day. Sure did. French toast, I got me some sausage and bacon. Now that sausage was weird looking, but it was good. Did you try that breakfast sausage?
Yeah, I did. That was good. But what kind of confused with that bacon was always cooked a little bit too hard for me.
You should have told them. You should have told them, baby. I told I told one of them at that burger place. I said, yeah, I got some bacon not cooked too hard. Babe, when I tell you she pulled out some perfect bacon and gave me about 6 slices for
Oh,
one burger.
oh yeah, oh yeah. Because I ordered a bacon double cheeseburger was not. She hooked that up.
Yes. Yes. I tell you, they showed out. All you had to do, if it was something that like you wouldn't just like Food Junkies told him like how to do his noodles. If it was something that you didn't want or however specifically you wanted your shit, they were gonna do it. They was gonna do it. They were here. She said I felt stretch mark for him about the second day, huh? I bought me a French toast burger home. Oh yeah, I'm so jealous. Great baby got her one of them motherfucking French toast cheeseburgers.
Oh, I didn't taste that. Damn.
You didn't? That was for
No.
breakfast in the galley. It was at the
Oh,
burger spot. They had two big old nice pieces of French toast,
Uh
honey,
huh.
with
mm.
bacon and cheese and oh my god! When I tell you that shit was good, food junkie, I ain't like to then give you a little bowl of syrup on the side. Sure.
Oh, good.
Egg on it.
That
Hmm.
bone marrow that you saw on that plate that I had,
How did it taste?
it was cool. But what was better was that bread. Cause it was, I think it was the same bread they used for the French toast. It was that real thick Texas toast that was like
So,
almost like brioche. I did
probably
that in
yeah.
a little sauce on the side. That shit was so good. Like the bone marrow was okay, but that bread was everything. I just spread the bone marrow on that bread, put a little
You
sauce
got
on it.
that at the wake, didn't you?
Uh huh.
Okay, because I was looking at that bone marrow. I said the way folks was talking about it was tasting on thing. I ain't want to try it. Did you taste that salt that Ackee salt fish? V got that, but I was too full to even taste it.
Yeah, my husband got that. It was really good. That clam chowder they served us.
Oh, shit. Let me tell you, you should have been sitting there with us when they came there with that plate. They came there with that plate with that little clam chowder in the middle. Ain't no had no soup. I Lord, what the fuck is this it's supposed to be. And then by the time he set it down, he went to pouring that soup around there. And I said, oh, they own the sum up in this bed. They
Oh,
own the some. And it was so delicious. I
it
wish I
was.
had more.
Right. It was so small. I'm like, can I get another
Yeah.
one of these, please? In
Okay.
a big bowl. Give me a big bowl
Thank
of that.
you. A 2-in-1, please. Or
Right.
something.
Put like 3 orders in one bowl
For
somewhere.
real. But it was delicious. I
It
ain't gonna
was,
lie. That clam chowder
and
was the shit.
the desserts. Did you try the desserts there?
Oh Lord, I tried. I stuffed myself. I got the apple. What you call it? The tata, whatever you call it. I can't say it.
Tartar. The apple
Yeah,
tartar.
that was
Mm-hmm.
good. That was delicious. But I didn't try a whole lot of desserts at the restaurants. I ain't gonna lie, because I always be full by the time it was time to bring it out. And that choco taco looking thing, I didn't like that. The bread, I didn't like the bread on it. I didn't like the mousse. I wasn't crazy about that shit. I left that on the table. I'll come get this.
Mm. But
Mm-mm.
it was a fucking good time. It was a fucking good time.
It
It was
was.
a fucking good time.
But that's why I said everybody was chilling. It wasn't no awkward shit. Ain't nobody feel no certain type of way because wasn't nobody trying to make nobody feel no certain type of way. We
Right.
ain't running around here doing no slick shit. We just really enjoyed each other. And that's what I
And,
call a vacation. And that's what I thought. And I'm gonna tell you the truth. Enterprise was talking about this yesterday. And she said, yeah, you learned on that first vacation, and she ain't lie. She did not lie. When I
yeah.
went out there to Vegas, I'm looking like, how is you inviting people, but the same people you invite and it's coming and pay to see you, you shading them like, what the fuck? Where did that come in at? I don't get down like that.
And that's
And then
why.
I just start sitting back and really watching. I'm like, damn, these motherfuckers real dirty.
But even back then, was like that's what I said. I didn't want to be in a room forced with people in lingerie that I don't want to look at.
You see what I had on?
Yeah.
Child, I had to put on me some damn. I put on Josh goddamn pajamas. Child, you know
Right.
these folks had a t-shirt. I don't know what they got going on, but baby, they was up in there. Oh, oh, oh. Glad you said that. Glad you said that. Where's Miss Chan at? Miss
Oh
Chan.
yeah.
Where's Miss Chan and where is that other Virgo from out there in California? Little short lady tried to give my husband a gun and he wouldn't take it from her. I can't call her name. Where's she at? She like to go on a lot of vacation. They were club chat deep. I ain't seen her in a lot of shit. See, it's a lot of folks, bitch. This list go on. I know I done named 10 people.
Mm.
I done
So
named
Miss
10
Shan used to
people.
always bring her daughter with her on the vacations.
Huh?
That Miss Shan used to always bring her daughter with her on those vacations, didn't she?
I,
Isn't that
I
the little
think that
white
was
lady?
another. I know. No,
Oh,
that was no. Miss Chan was the light skinned lady. I think she used to send a whole lot of money. Something had happened in her life. I think.
oh
And yeah,
yeah. That's the one.
her.
That's the one that he done read that letter that she wrote him online. Remember that?
I don't know. Ain't no telling, but I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah, because she wrote him this heartfelt letter saying how much she appreciate him and Club Chat was not. He read it online.
Probably so. Probably so. So I ain't saying a lot of them. A lot of them ain't around now. What really happened? I mean, I know out of all these vacations y'all done went on, they done missed all of them. Out of a few people I named, maybe one or two probably been on a recent vacation with them as close as last year. But you done been on several, SB. While you and your old clique over there want to talk some slick shade behind them goddamn avatars. I'm just saying, we gonna point out the obvious every time. Everybody missing.
And miserable.
You got that shit
So
right.
I wish I'm just thinking, based on what we did, like we hung out before was not, you know what I'm saying, for a day, but this is when we were
Mm-hmm.
like, but even then, I wish somebody would throw a camera in my face. How
Okay.
you like it? Are you enjoying yourself? Bitch, no. Get out my face. What's wrong with
But
you?
we picked up that camera one time when we first met each other, and that was to be shady. And the other
Right.
time we was out all day and ain't thought to even look at what the fuck they had going on or doing. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I don't know, they just weird. It's weird. And it's letting me know that you really can't have nothing going on in your real life because this is your main focus.
Mm-hmm.
This ain't no motherfucking hobby, bitch. You addicted.
Right.
You're addicted to bullshit. Deanna, did you see Miss Cora on the boat? She's a cruise content creator. I know that she was there at the same time. I don't know Miss Cora, but I met and Danielle. That's her name. I met Danielle and I met D and Phil and D. They was on there. I don't know Miss Cora, girl. Don't make me lie. I don't think I seen her before.
I
If I
saw a white content creator couple that I saw previously one of the videos brought up. I saw them sitting down, like they had the whole podcast set up there.
For real. See,
Mm-hmm. It was a white
it's a lot
couple.
of them. Yeah, a lot of them was doing content creator, but I was just enjoying myself. I don't be having time for that, baby. I be trying to see what the fuck going on, honey.
Right. Because,
By the time I've been looked up, I had to literally get a lot of footage. A lot of the stuff that I uploaded,
last
like the
minute.
scenery, that came from Josh phone. I ain't
Oh, for
recording
real?
shit. That stuff came from Josh phone, and you know what I'm saying, in the pictures
Right.
and the video that we decided to share. But yeah, that's it. I ain't have no pictures
Thing is,
in
I
my
was
phone
pissed
like
off.
that.
I was pissed off because I wanted to gamble that one, like on that last night, and I couldn't even gamble because everything was $5 tables. I'm like, I'm not trying to do this. I don't got money
Oh
like that.
yeah,
I want a
yeah.
dollar table. I'm not with a little bit of money. I'm trying to give them a whole bunch, just a couple
Look,
dollars.
I made a mistake. I left the roulette table I was with it, and I went to the other one because it was less crowded, and quickly found out why it was less crowded because it was a $5 table. I gave him my little 100. He gave me that little one stack. I told him, cash that ain't. You cash
Right.
that back in, get my damn money back. I ain't finna do this.
Because I only want to spend like all. I told my husband I'm only gonna pay $100. So I figured $100 at like a dollar table or $12 table was not will keep me there for a minute. When I
Right.
saw only 20 chips, I'm like, I'm good. I can't do this. I can't do this
Okay.
because it's not guaranteed. Yeah.
I know that shit real. Look, you ain't playing like that now.
Right.
Look, you just doing a little something.
You know, plus how they were trying to charge your room opposed to you giving cash. I'm like, I can't.
Girl,
Y'all
them
doing
traveling
too much.
buddies with their own money be the best. Now I understand some things might happen. Never know. Might lose your wallet on the trip, something, anything. Because I lost my damn license, child. But
When on
things
this
might
trip?
happen. Yeah, I don't know what my license at.
Oh,
I came back. I thought she gave it back to me at the hotel. That was the last time I remember pulling out my license. But I don't know
uh-huh.
what the hell I did with them. I get them. I did have my passport still, so.
Okay.
But I can see things happening. But no, we not finna go on no trip and then you get there telling something you need a drink. What? Baby, we
Right.
ain't even left yet. Wait, you ain't bought the first drink. What? How you need one already?
So let me offer you one. Let me say, you know what I'm saying? 'Cause
Okay.
shit. What you
No, can
drinking?
you can't
Okay.
draw on no money from me on no vacation. Cause
No.
I feel like no. And then that's another thing, no food junkie. I said too about that one, that cruise line. Even if you get there and don't have no money, if your shit paid for ahead of time, you will be okay.
Right.
I think you would
Don't
be
live
okay.
outside your means. Don't like
Right.
even if you had
Thank
minimum
you.
money was not just pay for the trip itself and you're taken care of.
Look, they'll tell your
Mhm.
ass if you tap that bracelet and can't pay for it.
Exactly right. That means that you can't order no extra alcohol drinks. You can't order no fresh juices or no special coffee. But you can have coffee. You can have
Right.
juice. You can
And
have
pop.
soda. You can have
Yeah.
water. So you
And then
good.
I was ordering, when I was ordering pops to the room, they were sending canned drinks.
Uh huh.
Babe, I had me a refrigerator full of them. I said, I ain't even got to play with it. I go get my little food and bring it right on back to the room. I
Right.
got my drink upstairs, baby. They brought it this morning.
Right.
Mm-mm.
But yeah, but also, like I said, no one's asking about tank tops and flip flops and hair ties and hair bows and
Oh
deodorant.
Lord, have mercy. Oh wait.
And even when you asking about my flip flops, I was like, "You crazy?" Like, huh? I can't hear you.
I
What'd you
can't borrow
say?
your flip flops, food
What'd you
junkie.
say? What'd you say?
I want to borrow your flip
I can't
flop.
hear you. Hold on, something's messing up. What happened?
Okay, so I'll follow you to the room, and when you take them off, I'll
Okay.
snatch them on up.
It's like, I'm like, how? What'd you say? I can't hear you. What happened?
I'm like, food junkie, oh, I need them, honey. Food junkie said, like you went. Now, I know folks in Chicago that lend me food flip flops in a New York minute. You mean to tell me? Huh? Oh, okay. That's how we playing it. I ain't mad at you, babe. I
But
ain't
yeah,
mad at you at all. But I enjoyed myself. I ain't gonna lie. I liked it. It was very fun. It was something for everybody. And I mean, because I literally was walking through the atrium and it would just be people just sitting there chilling, listening to the band,
right. Or playing a board game or something.
Yeah. I really liked it that now. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
I did want to play some games, but we couldn't sit still long enough. But I kind of liked it that though. I was like, oh shit, they got all kind of little games up here. And me
Mm-hmm.
and Jonathan said, well, we gonna come back and play one. We ain't never go back. Well, we went back through there was to get some candy.
Right.
But
Or some, or a pretzel with some cheese sauce or something.
right,
Popcorn.
right. I mean, anything you could think of your ass wanted to eat, they had it.
Did you try one of the Philly steak they had over there by the popcorn and stuff?
I I didn't even know they had none.
They did. Because
They
there was
was
another
good.
little burger spot. Because they had like Philly cheesesteaks. They had
Oh my
burgers
God.
there as well. They had hot dogs.
I would have loved to try a Philly cheesesteak. Now, see, oh Jesus, I'm gonna have to write a list for next time. 'Cause this is ridiculous.
It was,
It was
it was
really, and it was sad too because out of all that food I ate, I tasted a lot of that food. A lot of that food I ain't really just eat.
right. We just tasted it.
You would taste it because it was so much. It was just like, here, okay,
But
okay.
I
Let
have
me
an
see what
idea
this
as
tastes
well that I
like.
thought about that I'm gonna talk to you offline about later on
Okay,
and see if you're interested in that idea because I think that'd be good for like you know what I'm saying like a little quick little you know what I'm saying situation. Because I
okay.
like a little quick situation.
Well, I'm game, honey. We got to get together to decide on a lot of few things anyway.
Right.
Um, I've been peeking around because I got a kind of idea because what we said before we left. But yeah, I just kind of need to set it in talk. We need to talk and set it in stone of when we gonna be,
Mm-hmm.
looking forward to it. Cause honey, I am so ready. And yeah, we're gonna have to talk about some stuff. We gotta talk about some stuff I had seen too. Yeah, we're gonna have to talk
But
about
also, yeah, and it's like my thing is like, and it's that I don't mind expanding who comes.
but we gotta talk about that too.
Right.
Hmm.
Because not everyone, because my husband, he's real shady. He'd be like,
But
I'm good. He'd be like, I'm
nah,
good.
but that's just a period for everybody. Cause like I said, people with us, just like your husband, that's not content creators.
Right.
So yeah, we gotta make sure that they comfortable. We make the right decision. Cause I don't know. But what I am gonna do, I think I told you who the list was at first,
I'm a couple people, yeah.
and it's like three people, no, four that couldn't come, and
Mm-hmm.
but we gonna talk about that too, yeah. So,
Yeah.
like I said, we gonna get it together. But the people that they are, like I said, I do feel like I made good choices. We ain't talking about no hood boogers type shit, and I'm talking about grown folks that's not out here not shit like that.
Right. Right.
So yeah,
But
we gonna have to see, and we gonna vote on y'all, Chad. We gonna vote. Because it's gonna be
don't say I
exclusive.
like
It's an invite only now. So that's why we got to vote on see who we gonna actually invite. Now it's gonna be an invite only, and just like this time, the people that's invited, and if they not able to make it for whatever, ain't gonna be no replacements. We just gonna roll with what we got.
And not only that, because what I like about this little situation is that it's not something that is not exclusive. It's not like the thing is
Nope.
we're not about mess. It's not about mess.
Right.
It's
Right.
not about you spending money. Really, how previously like, well, I don't know who will spend money not to have a good time. Literally, that's what
Thank
we're on. If you're gonna spend your
thank
money, we're gonna have a good time. We're gonna all relax. We're gonna be chill. Now, it may be a little awkward at first to get to know you aspect was not, but we still want everyone to have good intentions when they come in.
Right. Right.
You
So
know,
that's just how we is.
because shade is gonna be shade. You know, we are some of the ones who throw the best
That's why I
shade.
said we threw a little shade, but we wasn't online with it. They couldn't see it. We said our little
Right.
jokes here and there, but it just when we was just sitting up there talking about, oh yeah, it might be some pop up that remind us, and we'll say, oh yeah, so, and we on to the next. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
We on to the next. So it wasn't like we was up here trying to get no damn cakes. Like, oh yeah. Now I could have been petty because this vacation was born from Jay Wilson's when he came up with them 2025
I thought
t-shirts.
you was gonna have some t-shirts for real though. I thought you were gonna have some
I
t-shirts for real.
I thought about it, but I said I wasn't gonna spend my money on being petty, food junkie. I'm growing. I'm
Right.
growing. Okay. Believe me, it crossed my mind. Several
But
times I was like, you know what? I ain't got no money being wasted on no damn t-shirt. I'm gonna wear one time for no motherfucker on YouTube. Fuck that shit. So let me keep my money, please.
right.
But
Put it
yeah,
put
I
it on the
spend my money
table.
on drinks. Yeah.
Right. Put it on black at the middle of the table. Put it on black.
Oh, I was tearing their asses up, y'all. Food junkie came over there. Soon as he came, before he came, I was losing. So when food junkie walked up, I was trying to talk a little shit in a nice way, about the game or whatever. Because I do not want no trouble on this boat. So soon as food junkie walked up and walked off, babe, I started motherfucking hitting back to back to. And I looked because I thought he was still back there and that nigga was gone. I said, where's food junkie? He got, and I ain't see you nowhere. I ain't see a trace of your ass. I don't even know when you walked out. I looked back, and that's when I text you, and you was
Uh,
like, "I ain't want to bring you back. Shoot, you bought me good luck. Where you went?
and that's what it was like because that was like that is the complete vibe of the whole trip.
Mm-hmm.
Run into each other, talk for a
Yep.
second, move on.
Yep.
I'm
Sure
not, I'm
was.
not up under you. You're not up under me. I'm the one that said when we meet up. When we don't, we don't. There's no chemistry. That's how it's supposed to be. It's a vacation, regardless if it's a group vacation. It is
Right.
still a vacation.
Exactly. Meant to enjoy and relax, honey.
It's not meant to be stressed out, following agendas, itineraries. I gotta get up at 8:30 to have breakfast with
Ooh,
you all. Y'all we have to all have dinner together. No,
look, food jack. Look. The days we did decide, I still be gone.
right. Like this, we didn't see each other off the boat
They
except
were like, wait a minute, Deanna, where the
after
hell you
hours.
at? We leaving at 2 a.m. I'm like, I'm downstairs waiting.
At 12 o'clock, here I come with my little
Okay.
crossbody and my little glasses. Oh, Shane here. Let's go. Come on. Let's go on the trolley. Let's
Okay.
go.
That's how we were doing it. And then guess what? Boom, right on into each.
Exactly. The thing is, we ran into V off the boat, like the little $5 shop we went to. Because I had to finish some
Uh-huh.
shorts because I didn't have any swim trunks. We ran into V. They're like, hey! I'm like, oh, Lord. I'm like, why every time we run into V? When I ran into Deanna or Josh or nobody else.
We had why y'all didn't run into us there because when V and them was getting off the boat, we was running back on it. It was so fucking hot.
It was so hot.
It
It
was
was so
hot.
hot.
And we was getting back on the boat when they came off, and that's when the shit started. Okay, so it
Right.
started raining. So we walking on the boat. It was some more people coming off the boat too, but when it started raining, they came back like they was gonna get back on. And babe, they had it clogged up that gangway, and them folks wasn't speaking no good English, and they was hollering and ooh. It would get in there. You know what I did? Walk my ass right on through that thing. Right through that detector. I said, let me get on this side before they start some shit.
Right.
But
And
it
no
was
one gets
fun.
on. But yeah, it was
Right.
fun. Like, this I wanted to have brunch with y'all, like when I showed you those drinks that we had, like
When
that big
y'all
old
off
drink.
the boat?
Yeah, we're off the boat.
Yeah, it was too hot. I was on the boat when you had sent that picture, baby. I had been up there drinking and it
But
looked good. I'm like, oh, I wouldn't drink the Bloody Mary, but I eat everything down to it.
and for the thing is,
They
that
had
was my lunch.
chicken, bacon,
They had
everything.
chicken, bacon, shrimp, beef jerky,
So good.
pickles, olives, peppers, a
That shit
celery
looked
stick,
good.
lime. It was a whole monster situation.
It sure was. It
And
sure
then,
was. Where did you
like,
find it at?
it was just off the road.
The street. They had a
Mm-hmm.
lot of little shit over there, honey. But I walked around the block, but I came on back. I couldn't take it. I ain't gonna lie, it was hot.
The
It
thing is,
was
funny is,
hot.
like, I forgot. Like, I have you know those neck fans. I have one of those that I forgot to bring.
I
I
had
have a
one too.
like it's like all that.
Guess
But
what?
yeah.
I got back in my car at the airport and seen mine sitting on the seat. I said, well, there you go. Yeah, it was at least it's here, I guess. I
Right.
ain't get no playtime because I had to charge it up in the car and I obviously forgot to put it back in the bag. And this
Mm-hmm.
damn car the whole trip. Because I needed that neck fan. I probably would have made it a little bit longer. But
And
oh,
my
that was
husband
no
like, I could have unpacked our umbrellas. I'm like, I'm just saying it
for
really helped a little
real.
bit.
And that ain't no lie. That is
'Cause-
no lie.
right.
You laughing, honey, because if I had one, I sure been out there with it. They should
They,
start selling them.
they really should. Like a Virgin umbrella, that make some real money.
Okay. Shit.
Make some
Out there
real
hot
money.
it is. Look,
But
don't get me to thinking, honey. I get
then
on this motherfucking tell all you gotta do to travel umbrella for the keys, bitch. However you want, whatever you want to call it, make you feel better.
Hey, Deanna. Hey,
Huh?
Deanna. What was that other boat that was following y'all?
Child, they said it was an oil tanker, but I don't know. What happened was the boat was in front of us at first, and it was looked like it was coming towards us. But then it goes on the side. But when it went on the side, it was like they made a quick turn coming back towards us. So that's when I started recording, like, what the fuck? So we up there talking, but our boat was steadily moving. So when they got to the point where we actually passed them and they didn't run into us, they turned behind and got behind us. So I don't know if we
Mm,
needed oil or they was just out there. I don't know what the fuck was going on, but I know it didn't look right. Okay.
right,
I knew that.
right.
And I
the
wanted
thing
to
is,
give me some footage because it was a lawyer on the boat, I heard. And I wanted to make sure that that lawyer knew that I was on that motherfucker with his ass. And I was going to need him to take that case too if we made it. So,
I know that's
like
right, sis. I
the
know that's
thing is,
right.
we were always being followed by a couple boats. Like if you look out in the distance, there was always at least two boats out there.
no, this was like an oil tanker,
Yeah, I
big,
saw that one.
ugly. Yeah, that
Yeah.
ugly ass boat. I said, oh, what is that? We ain't got no pirates up here doing. I'm going to be throwing shells because that's the only weapon I got.
Yeah, it was cool. That was a
I
good
ain't
old
got
fucking
that
time.
for them to come and take shit.
Right.
And what really got me was I was talking to this white lady and she was looking at me and she had said something about my rings and she said, I'd be scared to wear my rings on vacation. So she said she take her rings off. And next
Mm.
thing you know, I see this boat coming. Child, please. I said, Lord, I got but 2 days.
We was at one of the restaurants. I think it was Gunpie. I had one of my little bracelets was not, and the man was like, what's that?" I'm like, "Man, if you look at my damn wrist
Yeah,
and
yeah,
stop
they be
looking."
amazed. I don't know what it be about jewelry, but a lot of them be looking at your hands and they, oh, that's
Right.
pretty. That's pretty.
I
I'm
was
like,
like,
child, you should have seen me when I was wearing 4 and 8 rings and shit. Girl,
"Shit, I
I
don't
told
put my hand
you
under the
that.
table like, yo, let me look at my thing. I don't know what you're trying to do.
Right.
Cut off my damn wrist and throw me in the ocean somewhere. This little piece of jewelry."
Okay. Please don't.
Right? No.
Don't throw my ring in that ocean, child. I'm be hurt, but I damn sure ain't going behind it.
Right. But and the
Right.
water was so pretty and relaxed. Like at
It,
nighttime, we would lay up on the top deck and just chill a
child,
lot of
Josh, the
time.
damn near fell asleep by the pool. You know those little things look like little booths that's sitting on
Uh
a. Yeah, he was laid out there. I said, Lord have mercy. You got a whole room of please don't go sleep out here on these folk deck.
huh.
He said, it felt good out there. I said, I know it did, but I liked it too at nighttime. Just sit out there and enjoy.
Yeah.
Everybody somewhere chilling. It was so peaceful and calm.
Mm.
They just
No
took they
drama,
didn't
no
go.
BS.
I already got I was thinking of something, so I'm gonna run it past everybody and see what y'all thinking. Cause y'all got to help me. Shit.
Oh
Y'all
no,
can't
I'm
leave all
thinking of
these
something.
decisions up to me.
But no, I'm thinking of something where it's like it's a quick little getaway. It's a distance between we could all like drive to, chill for a
Okay.
couple of days and relax. You know what I'm saying? Nothing crazy, nothing just real quick. Just to get a
Uh,
different atmosphere to see
what,
if the what happened.
what you say? Something slight, nothing too crazy.
Right, yeah, just a quick little drive away, just a you know what I'm saying, 4 or 5 hours away, just to see if we can do a little something that's not on land. So that way we also have to see, you know what I'm saying, how each other really because like the first trip is like to get to know type of situation. The second
Mm-hmm.
thing is like, okay, yeah, we solidified this situation. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So
Well, I'm
you like,
game.
no.
I'm game, honey. I know
But
what I'm
yeah.
gonna be doing.
So that way we
Look,
can really meet up and have our own car to do it. You know what I'm saying?
right.
Because like on the
But
boat,
I'm not going nowhere. I'm not cooking.
oh
So
no.
okay, because
There's
I
no
don't cook on
Airbnbs.
vacation.
There's no
No air. Okay,
Airbnbs.
I feel say
No, 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 no,
I
no, no, no,
mean
no, 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 no.
I like
No.
y'all, but I ain't finna do the
Right.
Airbnb. I'm sorry.
Exactly. We want to go
Mm-mm.
here. This is where we're staying. Y'all figure out
And
what you're gonna do
meet
if you're
you
gonna
there.
come.
Thank you.
Right.
Meet you there. Okay. And y'all know where I'm gonna be staying at, baby. Give me some free shit. Wherever the free shit at, that's where I'm gonna be staying at.
Like there's no. I don't want no deposits. I'm not taking no money, no personal information. No.
Nope.
We want to
That's what
be
I said.
here. This is where we're
Period.
staying. Now, if you want to come, let us know. We all meet at a certain time.
Right.
When we
Right.
meet up, we meet up. You know what I'm saying? But you do your own breakfast. There's no breakfast schedule, no lunch schedule, no meal schedule.
Honey, look, I'm gonna tell y'all what I'm planning. If you want to come, you
Right.
welcome. If I see you later, see you later. Period.
Exactly.
And I thought that was just fine. Cause it was plenty of stuff that half us, who like, oh no, I'm finna go over here, or I'm finna go to bed, or I'm finna do, you know what I'm saying? And everybody
Hmm.
like, okay, see you later. Everybody started peeling off.
You know what? That show, like the Round the World show, you would have really enjoyed that too. Y'all would have really enjoyed that because it was
I,
so fun.
you know what? I meant to get there. I was late doing something. It was the reason why we had to. I forgot about it. Cause you had told me, and I said we would go, and I forgot about that show. I don't know what the hell I was doing. Or was
Nothing.
we wasn't off the boat? That wasn't that day, was it?
No. It was the day before that.
Well, I don't know. I must have been eating or something. Cause I know I started doing something when I got up with you later, and you said something about it. I said I had forgot.
Hmm. But like you said, the comedy show was okay. The comedy show you said was okay.
I wasn't impressed. Yeah, he was hit and miss funny.
Uh huh.
Like, yeah, a lot of it you was like, and then the other, he was all right. He wasn't nobody I was going to try to go see again. Now, that's what I did not like about the cruise. The comedy show, I don't know if they had it on the lineup. They probably did, but I ain't see it but one time.
Mm.
Like, I didn't see where they had another comedy show to see if another comic was coming or something. Maybe I
Right.
missed it. But yeah, I ain't see it but one time because I was willing to give it another try, and I was like, no. And I wanted to go to the ship show. I couldn't go there. I don't know what happened there. I think I forgot. I don't know,
Mm.
but I ain't mad though, because like I said, I really enjoyed myself for what I did do. I don't
Mm-hmm.
feel like, yeah, I was
You
like,
see it,
dang,
right,
yeah, that type of shit. But next time, there will be probably things that I do that I want,
right.
like I
Next
ain't
time is
doing
that
before.
that first experience on that ship, you don't know what to really expect. You know what I'm saying? Because
Right.
it was so different from your other experience. So now
Yep.
you know what to expect on on this ship on this experience, so you can plan stuff a little bit better. So
Right.
let's see this. I didn't know that we could get reservations that first night once we got on the boat to eat somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Fancy.
Yeah. But it was so much going on. Hell, by the time I don't know. Now, I think with how they presented it, it's like we did it. Okay, the
Right.
first night. But you also could set up something.
Exactly. Right. Right. Right.
Right. And then do like a bottomless brunch type thing.
Right. Hold on.
But
Hold
next
on.
time, like I said,
Hold on.
I didn't want to be planning a whole lot of stuff. We
Right.
ain't had it in 4 days. So, I was like,
Right.
okay, so one night we'll do this, get together, whatever, and then go all about ourselves. But next time we'll know better because, we know what we like to
But
do and shit.
speaking of bottomless, how many
Mm.
bottles of champagne you had on the push off?
Oh God. Oh. I know. I know I got at least a good bottle, maybe a bottle and a glass. A bottle and a
We
glass
had,
because Josh stopped drinking. Matter of fact,
yeah.
and I did.
Because, he said it was giving him a headache. He wanted
Uh-huh.
some liquor, but no, we
Mhm.
had about 2 bottles apiece because we was double fisted.
Oh yeah, I know. I had. We had. They gave us 2 glasses every time. Me, I know. I don't know.
Right. So that's why when I finally went to the room, I got naked and got to lay on that hammock because I'm like, I can't be doing this. This is too much.
They started off with the bullshit. Moet for you and Moet for you. I was
Right.
like,
Moet for everybody. Moet.
they
Like,
ain't lying. They was not stingy with it. They was filling
at
them motherfucking
all.
glasses up, and it was good and cold. Oh,
Hmm.
it was right on time.
You walk through. Have to take another one. Here's another one. You want some more?
Uh-huh. On some
Sure.
more. And
Right.
then, oh, this poor lady, I felt so bad for her. She had came out with looking for it, and I called her, said, well, go take her to my spot, and they closed it down. I said, oh, I think you're too late. I think you too late. I was still had 2 glasses in my hand in. I was over there like, oh, you too late, man. And I turned right on back around and went back to the smoking session, like, babe, I got mine.
Right.
Because I was lit by then.
Uh, it was so tasty on my palate. And then you and my husband tried to go down in a galley and grab a glass of champagne. Thought it was free.
Oh, wait. They should have had to sit up there like that. They had to sit up there just like they had it upstairs. But you want to get down here and sell it. No, I don't want it like that, babe. I'm drinking liquor out my car. I ain't finna pay for no $9 back glass of champagne when I could get a $11 what it is,
Joint.
Crown and Coke. Thank you, baby.
Right.
Yeah, I know that's right. I know that's right.
Look,
Well,
all of a sudden my taste for Moet went away.
exactly. It was too dry. It was too dry.
Okay, all of a sudden, right?
Mm,
But it actually tastes good because I thought that was like a bubbly. I'm
yeah.
used to champagne that's have like more, like you be gassy or something.
Right.
I
Like
want
More
Corbel.
gas.
coloration.
Right. I want gas in my stomach, wasn't rumbling or nothing,
At
babe. That's why I was
all.
down so easy.
Right. It
Yeah.
didn't fill you up at all. Like, funny, like, I don't know. Was you ever drunk on the boat? I was never drunk.
I wasn't drunk, but I was lit. I was tipsy a few
Yeah, oh,
times.
yeah.
Yeah.
I was.
I was
I
lit
felt other
tipsy
stuff
a
was
few
not.
times.
I told you I don't drink like that. Was not. I have 2 glasses
I would have got
of
fucked up.
something and call it a day. But
But
I,
on Carnival, my first cruise, I didn't get drunk at all, and we drank a lot of liquor. I don't know if it was our nerves or what was going on, but we drunk so much liquor. I told you, I said, I'm finna quit drinking all this shit because I don't feel nothing, but I know it doing something to my ass. And I started drinking water. But on this boat, I felt it. On this boat, I felt it.
oh no, they had the real shits.
Yes,
Yeah,
They had
indeed.
Crown. They had Jack Daniels. They had Belvedere. They had
everything.
Kettle One. They had, you know what I'm saying? They had the shit.
They had everything, sure did. And then different bars sold different drinks.
Right.
I thought that was kind of unique.
It
Like,
was,
okay, you
but
might
thing is,
get some over here, but your ass ain't gonna get it back here.
right. 'Cause, I was looking for that drink there. That drag queen told me to drink, and I couldn't find it nowhere.
Which one?
The Diva, that drink, the Diva. Remember, I kept
I,
asking for it.
I don't know if I had one, but where I got it was in the comedy room where they had a not the comedy, yeah, that's the same spot. In the comedy room and where they had the party, the club at that that bar had that drink. If I'm not mistaken, because I got one and I got a card with it because you were supposed to collect like 4 or 5 cards.
Yeah. That's what. Yeah, because you supposed to have.
Uh-huh.
Because at the end of the cruise, you turned in those cards, and you have to get, you actually get the party with her, and it's a separate thing.
Okay, see, I didn't know what it was, but I sure was. I had got one, and the guy told me where to go get the other one from, but I ain't never go because that drink it was all right. I guess I ain't into like sweet drinks like that, fruity.
Right.
Yeah, but it wasn't bad though. I drunk it up here because I hadn't paid for it. Yeah.
No, I was just trying to collect those cards so I can see what the other special thing was. You know what I'm saying?
They were gonna show y'all some more Moet and stuff and party.
Shit, then
Yeah.
my taste for Moet would have came back.
It would have real quick, I promise you. Easily. Look, easily. But yeah, it was a good time though. I ain't gonna lie. I would pick that ship over all the other ones on the simple fact that I could eat what I want. The food was delicious, and you get drinks. Chaplain. Carnival, your ass could drink some lemonade and some apple juice for free. You can't even drink water for free in Carnival. They had fruit waters for us, waters with oranges in it, waters with lemons in it. They had all kind of shit. I'm telling you, a fat bitch would have killed herself. And I didn't really see no real big people on that boat either.
Well, that was just one man.
It was. I ain't see him.
He was big as hell. He was. He was big as hell. Like,
see, I ain't seen no lot of big people on there. To the point where, child, if I was over these bitch, that'd be every cruise. They see me in the handicap room. I need
that man in a wheelchair. I mean, I understand you probably want to enjoy yourself, but damn, you taking up space.
Which one? It was
the white man in a wheelchair, the older one
with the power wheelchair.
Yeah,
he rode in the motherfucking club with a bitch riding on the back of it. All in the dance floor. All in the dance floor. I couldn't get my phone out quick enough to record them.
I was to ask you, did you record it? Did you record it?
I couldn't get my phone out quick enough because she had to jumped off of there by the time he got in the middle of the dance floor and pulled back off of there. I said, wait, what the fuck? These folks don't care. And then guess what he did, Food Jockey?
What happened?
Again, guess what he did after he pulled to the side? Jumped out there, jumped out and started dancing. I said, yeah. He started dancing and shit. I said, well, look at here. He get all the amenities, getting on the airplane first, all the shit.
Oh my goodness!
Getting on the boat first.
He would have went viral. Yes, indeed.
He well by the able, I'm telling you.
But how was the old man with all those hats?
Oh, them purple hat, red hat,
blue hat.
He was crazy. He acted a donkey.
He enjoyed himself.
I didn't know he was with nobody. He was actually with somebody.
Yeah, another guy, right?
Guy. He was with a woman.
Well, hold up, because we met somebody at the test kitchen was not. You know that was the cute girl with the pecan colored girl with looked like curly, like blonde hair.
Uh-huh.
He was with her. I'm like, I know. Well, actually, he was trying to get with her.
I didn't know seen because he was with an older lady, and I said, "Oh, that must be his wife." I think I seen him at the beach club. It was an older, tall lady, and her
No,
hair was blonde, but it was straight.
they were hooking up on that boat left and right.
Oh, I ain't
Cause
know
I
that because
Because I was seeing people with one person one day, next minute they was hugging with somebody else the next day. I ain't say nothing though. I'm on my business.
you said
I'm who
you ain't
I'm with.
said that.
I'm with who I'm with. Leave me
Okay.
alone.
I ain't see it, but I sure seen him with an older lady at the beach club. I said, "Oh, well, that must be his wife right there, cause he been everywhere." I saw it. He been everywhere.
He was. That first day he done took off his little shirt, was dancing in the
Then
water. I'm like,
cut the fuck up, cut up. We thought he was working with him at first.
so did
Remember?
I.
At first, we were like, he must work here. Shit, that motherfucker acting a donkey, honey. They gonna entertain you if they don't do nothing else. They gonna bust out anywhere. You seen the video I uploaded when you was in that trivia?
Uh-huh.
Child, I said, "Oh, we just everywhere." It didn't make no sense. We were back there, thought we got away from the party, trying to breathe. These bitches pop out,
Right.
talking,
Come
doing some
on, come
shit.
on.
We like,
Let's play a game. Let's play a game.
we looking like, what the hell? They grabbing balls and dancing and shit. We like, what the hell?
Oh, but
Fuji
y'all,
said, I knew it had to be something with the damn big ass balls.
but there was this
That
one dancer. She was so damn hot. Her name was Sarah. Remember? I'm like,
I thought Food Junkie was gonna get us arrested on that damn boat. Him and Sarah. I don't know what the hell.
what
I said,
happened?
Food
she
Junkie
was
like the snow bunnies. That's what it is, honey.
so she was just hot as fuck. Like she was like, I love talent. Y'all know I love talent. And
Right.
she can dance her ass off. Gave you facials, gave you pointing, gave you extensions, gave you everything you needed to be a dancer. I'm like, why are you here?
Mm.
You could be somewhere else dancing because she was at her ass off. And she was pretty too. I'm like, go ahead. I'm like, yeah. She's like, oh my God, you're so nice. What's your name?
Mm.
Sarah was everything to me.
Wow.
Sarah was everything.
Yeah, Sarah ass was everywhere too. Every time you come around, she was here. She was down. Wait a minute, Sarah. You ain't got now day off. You at this party. She was at the beach
She
party.
was. She was.
Sarah was every goddamn way. I ain't see the other dancers out there like Sarah was.
Right, because there was a black guy that had locks that was a dancer. I saw him
I
only
ain't
at the
see him at
show.
the I ain't see him at the beach club either.
No, it was Sarah and a little red hair skinny girl that was dancing. That was everywhere. The little red hair one that
I
had
ain't
the two
paying no
pigtails on her
attention.
head.
Oh, yeah. She was everywhere talking and keeping up shit. We ain't get no foot. You know what? One picture we didn't get was our pajama night picture.
We sure did.
That was the one we didn't get. I had thought about it when I seen that pajama. I said, "Oh, I didn't even know I had a video at the pajama party." And I thought about, I said, "We ain't got now pajama picture." But that was the first night we was all doing too much.
Right. Yeah, because that's not. I mean, I showed pictures of other pajamas I wore, but I didn't have them on. Like
Yeah.
I think it was because it was just too much happening. It was too much. Let me take these pictures real quick so I could do a little movie and call it a day. These are the outfits I wore, and I would change 2 or 3 times a day. You know how I was doing it.
That's why we ain't never see your ass. Hell. Shit. Every time you go around, he changing clothes, he going to eat. He changing clothes, he going over here. You if we had a guy lost out there, we wouldn't know what the fuck to say he had on. We don't know what the hell he had on last. Shit. I
I
can tell you
believe
he
it. I
had on
believe
his glasses. That's what I can tell you. What did he have on, ma'am? Description, child. I don't know if we talking about before, after, and if it was after a certain time, I'm sure he changed clothes, sir.
it. Yes, indeed. Yes,
It's
indeed.
so hot. Like that's what I'm saying. I don't understand people like, oh, we walking around. I was a little musty. How can you be a little musty?
They say I'm the queen of mustard now, food junkie. Honey. Now you talking to the one that they say is the queen of must. I don't know. I'm just telling you. I said, Lord have mercy.
But yeah, I didn't understand that. I didn't understand. I mean, you don't feel sweaty, you don't feel sticky, you don't want to go take a shower. Like,
Child.
get out the at least get out the heat.
It'll make you. You had to. It wasn't no way around that.
Like people
Uh-uh.
walk around sticky. That's crazy.
Hell, I
That's all I'm
wasn't
saying.
stinking, and I still had to get in there. And then that thing, I had to change colors and everything. It was just a mess.
Oh, look, my head got burnt up. On some of that record was like, "Oh, your head is burnt." I'm like, "Oh, I
Yeah.
knew that was something."
My whole top half burnt.
Yeah.
Forehead burnt. Everything.
Y'all had no
Oh,
sunscreen out there?
child, don't talk about it because food drink gonna start talking shit. Honey,
Okay.
we tell you, get some sunscreen. You gotta need some sunscreen, Deanna. I said, I don't need no sunscreen. I ain't no had no burn before, child. The motherfucker drank the shit out of me. I got back on that boat. I was a whole different bitch.
Right. Tan lines and everything.
Oh, tan everything.
You can
Listen,
say
what
what
you said, you got on 2 outfits.
right.
I said, But
I'm trying to wear hats and stuff. That wasn't working. It was too hot for a hat. It was too hot for clothes. I was at the beach club mad because I thought I grabbed the right outfit. I got the wrong outfit. I have these like little the same outfit I had on at the beach club, the white one, Deanna. I have a short set of the same thing.
That what you get for buying so much shit.
But the thing is, I know I packed it all, and I thought I grabbed it out the thing to put it in my bag for the beach club so I could get in the water. I couldn't do that, because it was the wrong thing.
Yeah.
So
yeah, we
yeah,
had already came to that conclusion. Yeah, we had. It wasn't gonna work. Mm-mm.
but I did. We did.
Okay.
See y'all. The other was like, "Oh no, just get in the water. Get in the water. It's You won't see
It's
anything.
gonna
It's
drop
gonna dry."
fast.
I'm like, "Look at this." Bam. Saw
It's like,
all my stuff. I'm like, "Give me some." Going on camera saying, "I'm showing you all my meat." Nope.
no, don't get in that water, baby. Don't do it. It's fun enough right here. We gonna give him a little ankle. Give him a little ankle action and get on back out.
But I wanted to be in the water so bad. Look, I actually did take one of them rocks that I found on the beach.
You
I
are
did do
head.
that. I know.
All right, now your ass get held up at the airport time while you smuggling a rock. And they don't care if they swear as we came from over there. What it is in Vegas, where they be getting in trouble for stealing them rocks and stuff.
Oh, see now, no,
Honey.
don't be cursing me like that. That's a cursed land. That wasn't a cursed land. That was the
No,
beach.
it's one of them. It's one of the places. If we come back with some stuff, I know that we ain't supposed to. I don't know where it's at, but I know what you're talking about. I ain't mean that one, but yeah, that's what I said though. But it's actually a place if we come back with like artifacts and
Oh
shit.
yeah, because it's a tribal
Uh-huh.
land. It's like a tribal burial ground. I know. Yeah, I know. But no, this is the rock that was on the beach that washed up on shore. The thing is,
Your
there was
ass.
really no souvenirs in Bimini that we could take with us because
No.
by the time we got to the shops, they were closed and shut down.
Okay, so y'all left way before we did. So it was closed when y'all got there too?
Yeah.
When we got there, because we was way behind y'all. When we got there, it was shut down. Let me tell you what my ignorant ass did. I jumped on the motherfucking thing, and I'm the one who asked the bitch to take us there. We get there, instead of this motherfucker saying they closed, he didn't pull right on up. So it was a few of us had got off, right? So me, V, all of us got out, great baby. We all off, and then some more people got out. He started walking around there, was looking like a desert. What the fuck? I said, they closed, and one shot we was in, I got a magnet out of. She was trying to lock the door, lock us in there.
Oh,
that's how Vina ended up leaving us because she had to let us out the store. And by the time we got out the store and stopped and took pictures and walked up, Vina had to got on the thing and was gone. They thought we was already gone. And I was like, God, we locked in the store. We trying to get out of here.
But yeah, like
Child,
because they were closing up. I'm like, why is everything closing up? This is supposed to be until like 6 o'clock. What's going on
yeah,
here?
yeah.
They're like,
They
I
sure
gotta
did.
go.
And that was early. That was like at 3, wasn't it?
Right, like 3:30.
Uh-huh.
I'm
So
like,
it was early.
yeah.
I ain't
So
understand that, but I ain't mad because they just kept me from spending my damn money. Shit, fuck.
right, but I tell my husband, this is what we got from Bimini right here. This rock.
Uh-uh. I got, did I even get, I think I got a magnet. They ain't
See,
really
like,
had nothing in there that I would want to buy though.
right, because like even in Key West, like they got my husband because they had like 70% off. So he grabbed a couple of things
Yeah,
for our neighbors and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? And because I
yeah.
listened, they're like, "Oh no, it wasn't that one. It was the other one. Which one is it? Because the sign is everywhere."
Oh, see, I went in a store where they had these shirts like in the sun, they change colors.
Oh wow!
That was like when you first got off, you go to your right, and right before you go in town, her store was on your right hand side. She was
Uh
like kind of around the corner by herself. But I got a shirt out of there. I went to the store. They had some nice little whatnots in there for me. So I went in the store. I walked around the block. I came right on back to that boat. I was tired. It was hot. I couldn't do no more. And by the time I got on that boat, you had sent that picture, and I said, "Oh, food junkie down there eating somewhere." I ain't figured back. It's too hot down there. It's too hot.
huh.
I couldn't do it. That's why I ain't even asked where y'all was, because I knew I wasn't finna come out there. It was too goddamn hot. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. I think when it stopped raining, Vina went on into town. You know, they went on here and got on off the boat and stayed. But no, that's how y'all ran into them. So I was already on the boat by the time y'all seen Vina.
hmm But yeah, yeah, I forgot my swim trunks. I bought some swim trunks. Didn't even use those. So I'm like,
Shit, I got most swimsuits. I ain't even you child. I wasn't trying to get in no pool though. I wasn't studying that pool.
oh
But
no,
I will say they kept that pool cleaner than a motherfucker.
yes, it was clean. It was
That
definitely
pool was
clean.
clean for all of those people to be in. I'm like, damn, what they putting in here? Because Carnival pool had got so goddamn muddy. It made
Green.
no sense.
Oh, oh.
But I
Yeah.
My
sure wanted to
son-in-law
ask you
loved his
guys that
shirt.
did y'all get in the pool? Did y'all get in some water? I sure wanted to ask y'all, did y'all get in some water?
I ain't get in
We
the pool on the boat or the
no,
jacuzzi. I don't do
no.
jacuzzis no
I
way.
don't
So,
do shared situ. Diana, tell them how I am.
child, would get on your goddamn nerves. A food junkie don't want to get on the fucking elevator because it's too many people. Get your ass on the elevator, please. Honey, don't want nobody touching him. But now, in certain situations, I do understand because it was like, yeah, it was mayhem at some points,
Yeah.
especially Scarlet Night. Oh my
Oh,
God. Everybody out, and the way they was doing it, where they was shifting the parties everywhere and everybody trying to get to one location at the same time. Now that shit was crazy, but it was fun in a sense, but it was crazy. And so if you like food junkie, yeah, you ain't gonna be, you it's too much.
I
But
think look,
because
I ain't
I
gonna lie
think
to
we
you.
met,
I think I may be a little bit like him too as well.
no, Catherine,
yeah,
you'll be
we
touching everybody. Catherine, you'll be touching everybody. You'll be rubbing and touching. It was a lot going on that
oh,
boat. It was a lot going on that
oh
boat.
Lord, Chad Castro, Chad, oh Lord, he been in trouble, huh?
He would have been in charge. There was a lot going on. My husband named this group of people the Speedo Boys because all they had was Speedos on.
Okay.
Ooh,
Okay.
it
I
was a
said,
mess.
Lord have mercy. Remember
And they
all them
cold
had
because they
all them
Speedo Boys.
same. They had some, they had them. They had the ones that had on all the same pajamas.
Yeah, the red and white ones.
They had a whole group. It
Yeah.
was like maybe 25, 30 group. It was they was all different ages because I seen them, they was taking pictures on the steps one day.
Uh
And I
huh.
said, God damn, baby, went on with just twerking, baby. I was tickled. But it was
It was
fun. It was
fun.
like
It was
real
fun. It was fun.
laid back environment. You know, everybody got along. And that was with people that I didn't even know. I mean, I
Right.
met was talking to a lot of people on the boat.
Because like when we didn't eat, when we didn't eat together, we ate with people that we didn't even know. Like at the test
Yeah.
kitchen, we met this guy from New Orleans and California at the Gampe. We met people from the DMV area. We met the people. It was just all over. Like
Everybody I was meeting was gonna either be from Chicago. I met some people from
your new
Tennessee.
family.
Yeah, my new family was from Chicago, but I met some other people that was from Chicago too that wasn't with them. And
Okay.
and then I met this white couple and they son because he was going to college. Child, them folk don't mind telling you they business.
They
He was
don't.
they was empty nesters, so they said they wanted to do a cruise with him. So they brought him down there. But that lady, when I tell you she was hilarious, that was the one who was telling me she don't wear her jewelry on vacation. When I
Hmm.
tell you it was a trip, she said, yeah, this is my second husband. I said, oh, okay. And then she was like, yeah, my first husband, me and his girlfriend didn't get along. We ain't had a lot in common. So I said, oh, okay. And then she said, yes, I went 8 years younger this time. I was like, oh, I ain't mad at you, Sue, or whoever your name is. But she said she went 8 years younger, but this time I said, damn. But they was real cool though. Both of them. They actually had put us up on that rum punch
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
drink. Yeah, they put us up on that rum punch drink, had all them different rums in there. And we just so happened to have a lovely waitress who did not make us wait long at all to come get our drinks. So we started ordering them with her and sitting up there talking to their asses.
Mm. So did y'all go up on with it? I think it's the seventh floor, like where they was
Oh,
doing
yeah.
the little appetizers and stuff.
Huh?
So did y'all have the appetizers and stuff like before 5 o'clock?
What you mean?
Like that was up on the seventh floor. I forgot it was behind something. It was outside. It
No,
was like a little small
no,
area
you said
outside.
something. You said something to me about that. We didn't see that. Now you know what, but I liked it that back deck though. But every time I went back there, it was like when nobody was hardly back there.
Mm-hmm.
So I missed that. I remember you had said that on the boat, and we up there in the VIP section at the club while you was telling what's the name? So don't come. Yeah, I thought we were finna kidnap her. Listen, you didn't know who I was though. When we was trying to get
Yeah.
go to the club, we up there in the VIP section, minding our own business. Honey, some white lady just came in and about to make us come down to the dance floor. Honey, she said her husband sends her on trips because she take care of the household and she needs that. And she had been on how many she said in the last 6 months? I said, damn, y'all must be about to divorce. We don't goddamn way he standing sitting your ass on vacation evening time. But when I tell you that one was trying to get us to party, she was drunk. We had fun. She was trying to get us. We ain't finna lose this spot, baby. It feel comfortable. He really don't want you, you know. But we'll be down there later. We told her we coming. We coming. We ain't going no goddamn well. When we left that VIP, motherfucker was going to get food and go to the goddamn room, honey. Her second one in 6 months. That's what she said. I said,
Mm.
uh-uh.
Look, things like just say we had a reservation at like 7 o'clock. I'll be eating at 4:30, 6 o'clock, and then go get some food.
Yeah, yeah. You could
And
do
then after
that.
that, go get something else to eat.
You could do that. And I know I did it plenty of times. Plenty of times, baby.
Mm.
It didn't make
Y'all
no
making
sense.
me hungry.
Child, you know what? And for some reason, the appetite was coming from nowhere. Cause I'd be at home and eat maybe once or twice a day.
Right.
I don't be eating no
Yeah,
damn
yeah.
breakfast, lunch, dinner, snacks, shit. Whenever the fuck I want to eat, I don't do that.
Me neither.
Child.
Well, maybe
I was
because it's because I don't have to cook it. That's why I eat so much because I don't have to cook it. It
I
was
ain't
just
have to cook it, and it was good. It wasn't
right,
like it was no bad food. You know what I'm saying? Because
right.
sometimes it can be a lot of food and it don't taste like shit.
Okay.
But that food literally tasted like, okay, these motherfuckers going strictly by the book. They taking their time. Shit, they happy to be here.
And Deanna, did you
I
go
ain't
back for
take
ice
some
cream after
bad
that first
meal.
day?
Hmm.
Did you go back for ice cream after that first day?
Hell yeah.
See, we didn't.
Oh
We
yeah, we
didn't
went
think
back and
about it
got more ice cream. I got
because
more ice
it
cream.
was so much other stuff happening. Like it was so much other.
You know,
There was so
and
much.
they changed the flavor too, cause they had
What?
yeah, they changed the flavors of ice cream every day, and they
Damn.
had a butter something, but it tasted just like butter pecan, but it had almonds in it. When I say that shit was good,
And
oh,
that's
that
my
ice
favorite ice
cream was
cream.
good, baby. That
That's
one
my
was
favorite ice
good.
cream flavor is butter pecan
Yes,
or pistachio.
it
That's good
tasted
one.
just like butter pecan, but
Mm.
it was some other kind of butter they call it, and it had almonds in it. That shit was good. I had got one of them cones. Yeah, I went back down there, honey. What you thought? Baby, before we were down there tasting every ice, you could test every ice cream if you want to. Just let
Mm.
me taste one of each. One of each. They were just load them up. Baby, it was just hog heaven for real. Mm-mm. And
Yeah,
that's
it
why I said
was.
until they tell me that it's another cruise line that's doing exactly like that, I ain't going. I ain't, I ain't going. Hell no. Them people was happy to serve you. They had no attitude. I didn't get no attitude from nobody
No,
personally.
right.
I ain't get no attitude from nobody or none of that shit.
Even if something wasn't quite right, they'll work their hard to fix it.
Yep. And that's what I loved. They was literally up there like, no, what it is, the supervisor had came around, because I liked it that too, how the supervisors come around, ask you about your meals, how you liked it at those
Mm-hmm.
restaurants. And
Mm-hmm.
they saw that I had ate that steak. He was like, what's wrong? And I was like, oh, the cheese was a little too much for me. It was too powerful. He was like, oh, I could get you one without cheese. We'll get you. I was like, no, I'm trying to get up here to the party. I told him, now here come the waitress. She hadn't came back yet. So she come back up and she looked and she was like, you didn't like the steak? So I was like, explain to her. I said, but I don't want another. I could get you another. I could get you, we could order. I said, no, please, please, please. I'm trying to get the party. Okay.
Right.
What you say? It was the mattress topper. Yes, great baby got her old nasty piece of mattress topper, honey. I had to order me one.
I
And it
like the
felt
hard
like
mattress. I like that. I
I
like
like
that.
the hard mattress too, but I got a hard mattress at home, so I was like, okay,
See,
let me
we
get a
don't. We
topper
have
here. I got a firm mattress.
both of our king sizes is firm, like real firm. No, sorry.
Uh,
They're real firm, but yeah, we put toppers on these at home. But so they're like, oh, okay, I remember this feeling. Let me go. That's why I slept so good that first night.
but the
That first
thing is,
night,
you can have it like you want it.
uh,
That's what I was looking at.
right. Because that first night, I slept like a baby. I didn't feel no
Mhm.
waste time when I woke up.
Me either. Well rested, ready for the bullshit, honey, and my
Right.
breakfast. I was up just in time for my breakfast.
Mm.
I know that's right. I know that's right.
Woke up, ate, watched a little movie, chills for a little bit. That's what every time you
Well,
ask, what time you gonna be done? And y'all, they clean the room every day. They clean,
mm-hmm.
refresh, and restock the room every day.
That's why I
They'll
Wow.
ring
said
the door.
plenty of tissue.
Right. They'll ring the doorbell. What time will you be ready for the room to be clean? About 11:30, 12.
Honey, I come out and I take my
Right.
thing off of do not disturb and put my cleanup sign on, just tap the button.
So then I
It's
want to
a,
be in the room when they doing it though. You know what I'm saying? I make sure everything is put up away that that
Uh,
I won't be touching, and I leave because I don't want to be there while they doing that stuff.
I know I
Mm-mm.
wasn't in there while they was doing it, but that's why I hit the button on my way out.
Oh,
Leave
right.
the button before I leave. And y'all can have it, honey. And then one time I had left something in the room. And by the time I left, I got downstairs and went back up to my room to get that was already in that room clean. I said, dang, damn. It was two at a time. One had a vacuum and the other was over. I said, well, I ain't mad at you, babe.
Right.
Get it done, honey. Get it done.
and can I be honest? I'm not gonna lie. I won't want nobody coming in my room cleaning up my shit. I don't want you touching my shit now. But I understand it's protocol.
That's why you put it up
Yeah, you can
definitely
put
put
it
it up.
away.
Right, and
Yeah,
put it
like
away and leave the
move
towels on the
all your stuff
floor.
off the floor. Right,
Right.
right. Move all your stuff off the floor, off the bed. You know what you don't want them to touch because they do not touch your glasses. I had a glass of champagne in there. And I came back, that glass of champagne was still on that damn dresser. I said, let me put this shit on, pour this shit. I put it outside. I thought he was gonna get this out of here. And shit. I said,
but
they ain't touching your shit for real,
but
honey. I said,
also with the throw pillows was that like I put the throw pillows to the side and I had my hat box on the throw pillows. They didn't even move my hat box and put the throw pillows back on the bed. They just made the bed and the way it was and left the throw pillows off of it. I was like, yeah, they don't
yeah,
touch nothing that you don't supposed
yeah,
to.
yeah,
So they will make me feel kind of secure about them coming in the room with my stuff there. You know what I'm saying? Because like, oh, they don't touch
right,
anything really.
right. Cause I had left some stuff there. I was like, oh, and that's what I had went back there to go get.
Uh
And
huh.
he started laughing at me. He was like, you know what you do, Bimini? And I was like, what you doing, Bimini? You party. I said, okay. Okay. You already know what time it is. I'm sure gonna party, honey.
And party we did.
Okay. I ain't mad. I don't regret nothing, honey. And I am really glad. Yes, she said, I take it, y'all highly recommend version. Yes. Yes, I do. Now, personally, I do. Compared to Carnival and what Carnival presented to me with the Horizon, it was a nice boat. I didn't like the rooms. My balcony was small. I had to pay for certain restaurants that these restaurants that we ate at, one of them shits on Carnival Steakhouse restaurant where they charging your ass to go and eat at. One of those restaurants we ate at was shit on that restaurant. It's like what the food in the galley compared to the carnival buffet. The carnival buffet food ain't had now bit of taste to it. It didn't look presentable. You know, you was at the point where you was down there to eat because you knew you had to motherfucking eat. Okay, it was basically a whole filler. And I'm not lying to you. I went to they do have a dining hall on there that if you wanted to eat at it, you had to reserve your spot the same time every night on the ship. Okay. Then you had to go to that, your diner at that spot. They'll let you get different stuff off the menu, but this the same fucking menu. Like
As
the
a
whole
buffet.
trip.
Right.
Yeah. So it's like, no, these motherfuckers changing up food, got burgers of the day and shit, and all kinds of shit. Like, what? And
Taco
get child,
station.
I fucked up taco up, had gave me a whole egg on top of some barbecue and shit. I didn't know what I was eating, but it was gooder than a motherfucker and had corn on it. Child, I was eating the shit out of that. I was like, So it's like a whole big 360. And when you paying that kind of money and you off somewhere like where you off to, you want to be, if nothing else, fed right.
Right.
Please, at least make my meal presentable where I could just feel like I'm just not having the runs when I'm going to the motherfucking bathroom. Because on the Horizon,
Right.
that was the topic of the motherfucking Horizon. You would literally hear random motherfuckers talking about how hard they was shit.
Oh Jesus.
Yeah. It's like you going down there, you eating, you stop eating because you full and now you finna go empty out. Bitch, please. No. No,
And
y'all
thing
gonna
is,
me and Josh
um,
was running off that bitch looking for a goddamn Burger King every chance we got. Every stop we made 3 stops. Those the only 3 half a mass meals that I was able to get the stomach. And
that
that's a shot.
that's
That don't
crazy.
make no sense.
But what made it so funny, so interesting was as far as the food was not the caliber of the food. You had New York strip, you had lamb chops, you
What
had
was
filet mignon,
what?
and it's
What?
all included.
Ackee
And you
fish,
can get
bitch.
all
They
three
got a
in one
whole
meal.
motherfucking fish that they done took some salt and cooked it
Yes,
in it
the salt crusted
like a
fish.
whole hot pocket when they bring it
Yeah,
out, bitch.
the salt crusted fish. Yep, yep, yep. You can get
Uh,
that with a steak.
what? At the same time, look, food junkie. We was in that restaurant in the wake, and we saw these couple ordered it had to be some type of steak. But when I say that bone looked it like my arm, it
Bone in
was a
ribeye.
I don't know what kind it was. It was like a huge ass motherfucking steak, and the bone of it, the meat was at the edge of the bone, and the
It's either
bone
called
of
a
it.
tomahawk steak. It's either called a tomahawk steak or a bone in ribeye, depending on how big. Because the tomahawk steaks, I get those at Sam's Club. It's
That
big
your
as hell.
bone, how big as my arm,
Uh
is
huh.
sticking out from the steak.
Look
Okay,
like somebody that chopped up your damn arm and your damn bicep is on the edge and the rest of it is all bone. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
right, right. They had that motherfucker at that next table, and we couldn't believe that they were gonna even try to eat all that shit. Them motherfuckers ate that shit. Them two people. Listen, I never seen a steak that big in my life. It was humongous. And then when he cut it off the bone, that motherfucker gave them the bone too.
Right.
He
Mm-hmm.
left the bone on it, but he cut that thing off the bone. Then he sliced it up for both of them. Just went to cut. I
Mm.
said, "Baby, these motherfuckers cutting your food for you, baby. Where am I at? Where am I at?" It was like it had to be a tomahawk steak with them huge bone. Okay, so that's it. What Food Junk said, honey, baby. When I tell you. I ain't never seen one. And I was like, how they gonna eat all that goddamn meat? By the time we got up there for, we're finished with that meat
Right.
on that table, honey.
And
I
and,
said, oh,
then like everything is like when I say everything is included besides your drinks or specialty drinks or whatnot, everything is included.
yeah,
That's what you call all inclusive. It's not all
yeah,
inclusive, but yeah, you gotta pay for your lamb chops. It's all included, but yet you gotta pay for your lobster or
mm-mm,
whatever. You know what I'm saying? No, it's not that. No, it's
mm-mm,
all included.
mm-mm. If that's what's on the menu and you want it, you can get it. I think they had some menu that was like $35.
Oh yeah. There was
Or
some stuff
it
like
was
at the
it
wait
was
if you get like
so
a
cheap.
right
It was so
if you
cheap,
got
like bitch. If you don't get that, like I mean, if that's what you want, if you can't pay $35, $25, I don't know.
right
That's crazy. But they had all kinds of stuff. Like, but for the most part, you really didn't even have to order nothing from them for what the fuck you could get. Like,
right.
and
But
then
like
you
they
just
also had like the cold seafood platter for like $35. They had like
yeah,
king crab legs, oysters,
yeah,
clams, a lobster tail. Yeah.
mm-hmm.
But
But
even if you
yeah,
pay, so go ahead, I'm sorry.
go ahead.
But like even if you pay like $55 for what's that, it was still worth it because you can't find that nowhere else
Hell
for
no,
that
you
price.
went there. You went there. Do you know, like literally, we was eating $400 and $500 of worth of food in them fucking
A day,
restaurants
right?
a
A
day.
day,
Like for real, between me and Josh, I know we was ordering up some shit. I know you was ordering up some shit. I'm for real though. It's just like the money we spent on that trip. I think it was well worth it for what we was served on that trip.
right?
I really do think they executed like for real, for real. They executed like, but if you just, I don't know. I don't see how you couldn't have fun on there. To be honest with you, I don't see how you couldn't have fun on that motherfucker.
Unless you
It
was
was too much.
miserable, just a
You
miserable
had to
person.
be, yeah. And then I don't even think nobody was in their mind state to spend no money to be miserable.
Right. Not that
Mm-mm.
kind of money.
They was getting tattoos on that motherfucker and everything. They was on
Buying
their grown
jewelry,
folks shit.
buying sitting down with the jewelry people that's on there, the
Mhm.
diamonds and stuff. The man asked me, "Did that person come from here?" I'm like, "No, it came from home.
Okay.
Leave me
They trying
alone."
to get you to buy them expensive ass tote bags. Girl, I wait. I
But
wait.
yeah,
Huh?
it was
Uh-uh.
a
Yeah,
blast.
Shady Blue, they got a whole tattoo parlor on there. A whole tattoo shop, baby. You can
Barbershop
get
as
your
well.
a
People
barber
getting
shop.
haircuts and stuff.
Yeah, get your hair done. They had everything. Everything you can name, you can go get. Guy said if we had got a massage on there, I think that would have been overkill.
That's too much.
That would have been too much. I probably now next time I'm getting one.
Right.
You best believe. Next time I'm going and go and get me a good old rub down massage, baby. And y'all probably ain't gonna see me the whole day because I'm be ordering all kind of food to the room. Now let me tell you, Miss Queenie, they said that Disney is actually the closest to Virgin as being all inclusive.
Yeah.
And I met some people on there. I met a couple on there. They was a little bit younger than us. And they was like, they was faithful to Disney. And she told me, she was like, but this is it. She was like, this is it. Cause I don't think they had kids. So she was like, yeah, but this is it. She was like, between this and Disney, I love Disney. She said, but we on Virgin. She was like, this was her first time on Virgin. And she was like, but this is it. She was like, they were gonna be stuck with Virgin. And that's how much fun that you can have on there. Like you really acting like a grown ass kid on there. For
Like
real.
we had we at Gunpie, one of the couples that we sat with, she was a travel agent. And she was like, well, I'm not gonna tell you where to go was that, but this is one of the places that I go. So I'm like, okay, that tells me everything I need to know.
Right.
As a travel
Right.
agent, this is where you choose to go. This is where you choose to take your
And you
cruise
know,
and stuff at.
and you know that's who I was talking to from Chicago too. She was
Okay.
a travel agent. Uh-huh.
Oh,
When I said to one of my family, yeah, I
yeah, yeah,
told you it was
yeah.
about 5 of them. But those was like mostly family and friends. They call it a family and friends thing.
Uh-huh.
So but she's a travel agent too. That's why I got her information. I was like, okay, so we gonna be on 2 itineraries, whatever we decide we gonna do,
Right.
we're gonna be looking here and looking there. But yeah, that's what
Yeah.
all of them do. A lot of travel agents was on there, I noticed.
It was that. So
Mhm.
we got her car. Like her husband was a a sportscaster in the DMV area. So it was like, yeah,
Okay.
it was some people on that boat
It
that
sure was.
if you got out your group, you could talk to them.
Yeah, make connections too.
Right. Because
And make connections too. Because I
like,
think everybody from our group that had met somebody or made for real
right.
outside the group. Like all of us did, actually.
Right. That's why when you have this confinement of only do this with the group was not we want to sit together. No, sometimes it's okay to be by yourself. It's okay to
And
be
meet people.
right. You should say go out and live. You and me go out and live because this group is not the NRB all. Sorry, love everyone, but
Okay.
I need
Yeah,
to.
Disney had a nice cruise. I said I wanted to try a Disney cruise.
I can't do kids though. I just can't. I don't care if there is a spot
It's
for just
plenty.
adult.
Well, it's
Mm-mm.
gonna be plenty of them on there.
Right.
I watched This Life for Hours. And they was like big on Disney because they had kids, but then they had started doing Virgin Voyages. So they, that's how they do their cruises. Now, if it's just them, they go to Virgin. If them the kids, they go, to Disney. But
Right.
that's how I was able to determine. I said, oh, okay, so they are kind of all inclusive too at Disney. I could see how they was walking up and grabbing stuff to eat and different
Mm-hmm.
stuff like that, like we was doing. Because when I say grabbing shit to eat or grabbing somebody to bring me something to eat wasn't shit. Child, please. That was the least of my worries right there.
Right.
Yeah.
Going hungry.
Okay, going hungry what up. And I was gonna eat premium meals.
Right.
Okay. Top of the line meals, baby. But I said I am hooked on them now. So it is what it is. I'm gonna try another one only because my money is tied into it and I gotta be where my money at. I'm gonna be where my money at. Okay. But if I had a known better, I probably would have just, exit that one.
Put that money somewhere else. Right.
Yeah, put this money somewhere, but that's okay. That's okay. I'm gonna go and try to enjoy it, but it's got a lot to hold up to, baby. Oh Lord,
Granny
it got.
baby, I got one for you, Granny baby. $20 or $20.
Granny baby, do you have a stop? Granny baby, oh yeah, we had fun though. I'm telling you, it was going down on that trip. Everything, yeah, pretty much. Like I said, everybody met somebody.
$20 is $20. All I gotta say. She already know what it means.
Oh,
She already know what it
okay.
means.
Y'all is hell. Oh, we had fun though. And but yeah, this next one I know it's gonna be super lit. So we got to get together and see what all we gonna do or what we gonna meet up at and how we gonna do it. And that's gonna be that on that chair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, like I like relaxing shit. Like I don't want to be like if there's a party going on, let me go for a couple of minutes, show my face, and let me move on. But
Yeah. I'm gonna
to
be
be
there to the
obligated,
end.
with that with the camera in your face, I don't have time for that. You ain't paying
Uh-uh.
for none of this.
See, look, and that's exactly what happened down there too. You would look around, seafood joint, that thing. I'm finna go. Okay, see you later. Child, every time I looked up, me and Josh was the last man standing, except for that last night. V was the last woman standing.
Oh, V was a mess. I loved it.
Yes, we had fun with her crazy tail. We really had fun. Mm-mm.
Oh.
But
But, you know,
by that last time, I couldn't hold up no more. I was like, I ain't lying to you. I started yarning that night. I was like, oh girl.
the thing is, and every time that she said she thought I was asleep. I was asleep. I was just doing my own thing. Like this
See,
is our vacation.
every time I said that too though. I said, food truck ass must be in the bed. He ain't saying nothing. I don't know. One night we was sitting up there looking for your ass, and you was sitting up there. Y'all ain't sent me damn messages. You was about 15 messages talking to your ass, and you ain't said shit. I said, nah, you a lie. Here you go, right here. Here you go, right here. You see that? We talking to you.
So we was chilling. We was enjoying each other's company. I was like, that's what I'm saying. That's why you can tell when someone is with people that enjoy them. My husband
Yeah,
and I
that's the
enjoy
one that
each other.
Tom Joyner goes on too, Shady. He go on one every year with Virgin.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, like I mean, you enjoy people that you like. Me and my husband enjoy each other. I'm sorry. I don't know about everybody else partners that they've been with for 12,
I
13,
know
14,
that's
15
right.
years, well that. We enjoy each other. People who have
I
to
know
pay
that's
for
right.
somebody to have behind the door. We enjoy each other. We enjoy each other's company. We enjoy being around each other. We like, you know what I'm saying, being shady with people.
Building
Like
mirror. Thank you. Building memories with each other.
right, exactly. Like we don't. It's not about okay, well, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like even when I was mentioning that to my husband the other day, well, like what do you think about going to XYZ? He's like, oh well, that's fine. Like how would you think about bringing the group? He's like, oh, that's cool. You know what I'm saying? Cause
Hmm.
yeah, like it is
Yeah.
what it is.
We all that's why I said we all got to be in the collective because we in this together now, honey.
you know,
Look. And but like I said, it was all fun. When nobody smothered, didn't nobody feel pressured to do nothing or be nowhere. Didn't nobody feel no type of way if they wasn't nowhere because they are 9 times out of 10 finna get caught up on some shit anyway. Because
exactly,
who we saying is over here? This woman hit $1,500 to back. We just everything, honey. We just trying to catch up. And then we off
exactly.
again. We got to go get some more tea. So,
Right. See you when I see you. Talk to you in a minute.
okay.
You know.
Experience some more shit.
Exactly.
So
Let me
I
know
like
what you're gonna do. Right. You know, so
right.
like, but like, and when you with people that even if just say if you was by yourself was not, there was so much going on in that ship that you didn't feel lonely, and you don't have to be with
Mm-mm.
anybody that you do
No, no.
because you will
You
meet
wouldn't even
people.
know it.
Right.
You wouldn't even know that everywhere you go, it was a conversation striking up between somebody somewhere. You know, where you
About
from?
something.
Where you from? And that's how it gets started. Oh, I'm from here. Oh, I'm from over here. This your first time with them? Yeah, this our
Right.
first time. You like, ooh, this, and then it's just going on and on and on.
Right. 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 But
But
yeah, feeling like you have to be with people that you know all the time was not. Or have to eat like this. Eating every meal together. I couldn't do it because how I eat, y'all don't eat.
that's
There's some places,
everybody though. That's
right? But
everybody. Like I eat more than Grady Baby. You think Grady Baby
excuse
was finna sit up there and try to eat all that hell motherfucking now? She be like, girl, I'm finna go.
but like even at the test kitchen was not the food was delicious for me and the food is good, but if your mindset is like that, they had chicken there. But when if I tell you chicken, you want chicken. You don't want
Mm-hmm.
some thinly
Patty.
sliced, covered with this and layered with that and this and that. Third. You don't want that. You want some
Mm-mm.
damn chicken.
Mm-mm. It look like you trying to serve me a little turkey and gravy then.
A
I don't
little
want none.
hungry man dinner or something that I don't
Okay,
want.
yes. That's exactly what I've been looking at it like, huh?
Right, that
Uh.
process.
I
No, no.
seen B them try that mushroom
Uh
at the test kitchen. I saw they tried that. I was like,
huh. But I like stuff like
uh.
that. I like stuff like that. Like I said, so listen, I'm telling my husband, yeah,
That
Deanna wouldn't like this. They'd be mad. They'd be
you
mad at
know,
me.
that remind me of that puree food we used to serve to them senior citizens at that daggone nursing home, and they just shaped it up into a mushroom. Absolutely not. I don't want. I probably see the test kitchen. The test would have been for me is the test if I were gonna eat it. They would have been laying place there, and I've just been looking like, I'll
Right.
wait on the next one.
And then
I'll
I can
wait on
hear
the next.
thing is I can hear Josh right now. What's that?
Okay, I'll wait on the next one. Now, Josh probably would try it before I will. He'd probably taste it before I will, but I wouldn't taste it. I wouldn't even try it.
If I was there, you would. By yourself, you wouldn't. But if I was like, come on, taste this, taste this, taste
Food J,
this.
you got to see the look on my face now, because I would have had a look on my face like I already ate
Well,
it. I do not like it.
you did just like with the ceviche. Then you tasted it and you liked it. You like raw fish.
Yeah, that was good. That was good. That was different though.
But I
That was
said you have to
different.
taste it
I
first.
knew
You have
what
to
that
taste it.
was. I knew what it was, but the rest of that shit, no, you ain't finna come in no yellow yolk egg and no damn English peas. You don't get your ass on. I don't give a damn how much smoke comes from that motherfucker. I don't want it. No. Some of that stuff I just couldn't do. I couldn't get my mind right. I ain't even bother. And then that was the only one who had open reservations. I said, and you ain't got to worry about me. Nah. They had all kind of open reservations. I said, everybody fucking with them folks up in there bullshit.
And now you know why. Now you know why. That wasn't that.
uh, absolutely not. How
But
many
yeah.
restaurants did they have on board? Oh my god! Oh, how many? Well,
I know we ate at 4 sit down fancy ones. Then
and the
there
four
was
that they ate at, out of the four y'all ate at, we only ate at maybe two of the same ones.
right the wake and on Razzle Dazzle. Then y'all had the Italian place y'all had the
Mr.
Virgin.
Virgin
Right.
and what
Then
was
there
that?
was
What else did we
um,
eat? I forgot it
there
was
was a
another one.
yeah, it was
Oh, that
they had
Mexican one, whatever that was.
the what?
It was a Mexican restaurant.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
Pink agave.
Pink agave, yeah. So it's like it's quite a few. It's enough to yeah eat at a different one every day,
Yeah. Because if
and
you
then
had
you'll
like a
still miss some.
right. Because if you had a reservation for dinner at one restaurant a day, that's four right there, 4 or 5 right there. Then there's like
Right,
probably about 4 or 5 more that you may have missed if you don't know if they serve brunch
right,
stuff like that. And but then there's a whole food situation court and little food vignettes throughout the boat as well.
yeah, everywhere, everywhere. It wasn't a cubby hole that your ass couldn't eat it.
Right. Even going out on the deck, you can grab a little bento box or something, a sandwich or something.
They had oh yeah, I had found me a bento box with a ham sandwich, and it was real good. Ham
I had
sandwiches
one with
and chips.
I had one where they had a chicken wrap in it. I had that one. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
You
they
ain't going
had one
hungry.
with a what you call that? What is that green eggplant? A one with eggplant wrapped in it. I ain't tried that.
Oh, for real? Oh yeah. I see that one.
I want eggplant if it's fried. I don't want it like that.
Right, right.
Mhm.
But yeah, it
But
was
yeah,
really good. A little sushi station where you had your little seaweed salad, your little ginger with your little pieces of sushi in there. Grab as much as you
every
want.
day. Uh-huh.
Okay.
I ain't never tried it. I said I wanted to try it since I was on there and it was free, but I ain't never tried. I ain't mussed it up.
Sure, I sure did. I sure did. What I
Mhm.
ate every day is this. I know I ate every day. I ate every day sushi. I ate every day the ramen, and I ate every day. What was I every day? Every day I ate those every day. Not the pizza. Tacos I ate every day.
I'm trying to think. Well, my breakfast was consistent every day. And then that toast, that breakfast toast thing they had, burger, that
Uh huh.
shit was so motherfucking good. I tried to get as many as them in, but I couldn't get them like every day. I think I got two.
Mm.
And I'm jealous Grady Bay was able to take her one with her. I'm gonna get brave enough. Next time I'm gonna get me a damn bento box. And I'm getting one of them goddamn sandwiches getting off that boat. That shit's so goddamn good. I don't know who even thought of that shit. I need to try and make that at home.
So it
For
was like
real.
French toast with eggs and cheese and meat.
Yes. And
Mm.
bacon. And it's always seasoned just as good. And it was
Mhm.
hamburger meat.
Oh wow.
Yeah, that's what shit, you telling me. Honey. That motherfucker was delicious. The first time I tried it, I had cut it in half. Me and Josh had split one. I ate that thing. I said, "Oh no, I got to have one of these by myself." Because you can put the syrup on it, but they had actually made the French toast, so the toast had the cinnamon on it, so you ain't have
Yeah,
to put syrup on it. Yeah, but that shit was good as hell.
my husband thought the French toast was way too sweet. Like but he also had the Nutella toast with the bananas on it. That was
Yeah,
good too.
that was good. But one of my Nutella breakfasts, they had put too much Nutella on mine.
Hmm.
And one of them, they had put too much and had made my toast a little soggy. But
Oh,
I ate it anyway because it was still good. But I just didn't eat I ate around the edges mostly. But that shit was good. I thought that was a good idea. Now you could have got it downstairs where the breakfast was, and you ain't had to get worried about no Nutella on it.
right, right.
Uh huh.
But how
But
about
like I said,
that bread station? It had all the different types of bread with the little stuff like the focaccia and stuff on top of it. Did you try that?
I didn't try that. I didn't.
Mm.
That was over there by the salad, right?
Yeah, the little
Yeah, I
bread
didn't try
thing.
that. I got the salad, but I ain't never tried the bread. I seen somebody else try it, but it was people getting behind me, and I be liking my salad a certain way, so I just got on out the way and got my food. So I ain't tried the bread, but I did want to try it. It was a lady in front of me because, oh, when I told them I want vinaigrette dressing and ranch. It was like they put it on there perfect. My shit still wasn't soggy, and it was
Mm.
delicious.
They'll have croissants and focaccia with
Did you find a
tomatoes and
library? Because I know I was around the boat and I didn't see one. Did you see a library?
I didn't even see a book on the boat. The only book I saw was the menu. That's the only book I
Okay.
saw.
No, I think it's safe to say they don't have no library. So it ain't nowhere.
Mm-mm.
Nowhere. But when I say they had the nicest workout rooms,
It was
I
nice,
really thought
but
that the way they had that set up, I really liked that.
because
Like
wasn't
that
it in the
was,
front of the boat, like on seat to the front of the boat, so you can see the water stuff like that, and
yep.
then
You can see both
also,
of them.
hmm
You can see what was going on the inside, with if they were swimming or whatever.
right.
Or you can look out to the ocean and work out. I said, oh shit, now if I
Then
worked out, bitch, I'd have been all in there.
they had the sports court as well, where they had basketball and stuff like that. It was
You
really
know
good.
what? I still ain't make it to the end of the boat.
For real?
I never seen it.
Yeah, they
I
had
never made it to those swings or nothing.
they had swings, they had trampolines, they had a whole workouts station, they had shuffleboard. It was really good, really cool.
I
A
never
lot going
made it,
on.
child. It was too much going on.
But yo, we were walking like we was like, down like in the border area. It was really cool. A lot of
Yeah,
stuff
Jack
going on.
Wilson is a little cheap. I don't think he'll pay for no trip like that. He is a bit cheap. He'll be trying to think of a way to get his money back, but they ain't going for that shit.
Uh, I was gonna ask you. I thought this was just now. How can your personal vacation be lucrative for you, which is crazy. I know it probably. I guess one could say it's smart to do that, but if you got to use people to get something for yourself that you
All
want,
the time.
I don't understand that. Like everything is lucrative. Our boat trip was lucrative. How was it lucrative?
All the time though. Every time you do something, you gotta be making something out of it. So nothing you do is from your heart. Everything you doing, you got a motive because you're trying to make a coin.
I don't
Make that
know.
make I don't know, but I guess it could be lucrative when you on some bum shit and you never been nowhere before. Cause you do have to think a lot of these people have never been nowhere before. So if they ain't paid it for their goddamn self, you know, hey,
Man, Viv, we made money off our trip. What kind of money can you make off of cruise that you don't own?
thank you. Thank you. Just like they was making money off of Vegas and they didn't own Vegas.
Right. It's like I don't get like I don't. I guess that's the.
Instead of
I'm
saying,
not.
come on, y'all, let's go, get your money up, do da da da. It's gotta be you pay me $300-400 and then we can go there. And then you gotta pay your way there too. You got some fly points. God, the fuck out of here. Are you serious?
Too much. Like just live your life. What's the issue? I'm confused.
Charging me for paper plates and shit. Make it make sense.
Styrofoam
Okay.
and Walmart Sam's Club cookies and
Brady
pastries.
Baby said, what was that pork entree you had at Razzle Dazzle?
Um. Yeah,
Ain't no
the whole
telling.
experience. I didn't like that experience, so I probably don't know.
You don't remember.
I don't remember, baby.
Yeah, because it did start off rocking. Me and Food Junkie was probably finna go left in the beginning. I calmed down. Food Junkie ain't never calmed down. Yeah, it was a little, I forgot. I just not kind of remember when you said that it was a slight situation that
Yeah,
we thought, but I think he tried to redeem himself, but Food Junkie had already went left. So his mind was like, fuck it. But he tried to redeem himself
right
the
by bringing
way
all the goddamn plates to the damn table that we didn't know what the hell
yeah,
was
bring
going
out the
on.
plate. Yeah.
Don't try to make up
But
for it now.
kicker
Shit.
was the kicker was what really made me calm down. That bitch didn't order that shit either. So that was really kind of what made me calm down. But why take this big old thing, and then you bring these little plate? But I ain't go there. I ain't go there. But yeah. So it was a little situation for a minute, but and we easily let that ride on. Oh, we let it ride on. Oh, I'm nerdy to tell. We'll bring a book or download an ebook, something to be read. I mean, but if that's what you wanted to do, Miss Queenie, it was actually places on the boat that you could have done that. It was places on the boat, people was sitting up reading and doing their own thing. Girl, they had you'll go by and somebody might have their damn boom box listening to music and you go, they did whatever. It was like it was that type of vibe. That's what I'm saying. You could party. It was party if you want to party. It was relaxation if you want to relax. If you want to work out, you could have done that. Like it was something for everybody. And
All we
that's what
saying
I
is,
kind of
Queenie,
liked about it.
all we saying is, Queenie, that there was no specific library. You didn't need a
Right.
library card on that boat. That's all we're saying.
Yeah, you won't be able to get no books actually on the
Right.
boat. You would
You
have to
can't
bring
check out a book and bring it back by 2 o'clock, type of thing.
no. Mm-mm.
Now you can check out
Mm-mm.
some games, or you can play some games
Yeah, and
and
you ain't even got to check them out. You just grab
right
them and go walk to the table
and play.
and
You know what I'm
play
saying?
and put
Like
it back when you finish. And you ain't have to put it back because they were gonna be there on that motherfucking table so quick, cleaning it off for your ass. Child. It was
like
like,
this.
oh my God.
Can I get up
One girl was
first?
moving.
Damn, can I get up first?
Thank you. One girl was moving around so bad fast, we had to get her a tip. Like, wait here, baby, here, cause you ain't missing, honey. Here you go. But yes, Miss Queen, they had all kind of little board games, Jenga, and they had all kinds of little stuff, girl. What it is, the ping pong. They had the game
Ping
room with
pong, they had
Tetris
a
and
game
Street
room,
Fighter.
right. Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh. Me and Josh were racing each other and shit.
They have
Child.
several little casino games all across the boat restaurant and the smoking
Yeah.
area and the regular casino. It was really cute.
Yeah. Oh, they had a high roller room too, child. It
Sure
was
did.
empty. I hurried up and exit my way. I found that by mistake. Thinking I'm going to the casino, went to the wrong one. I said, "Oh, it's empty in here. It must be high roller." She said, "Uh huh." I said, "Oh, I see why. Thank you." And kept pushing, so leave my ass right the hell on up out of there. Mm-mm. But I can't say that Virgin owe me nothing. They really showed me a good time. I am satisfied with my coin I spent, and I would not be mad to spend a coin with them again. I
Right.
just
And
have to say,
the fun thing is, like, the money that we brought with us,
left with
we probably
them.
spent maybe $100 out of all the money that we brought.
And see, and that was what we
And
bought.
that's
What,
mostly off
maybe?
the boat and stuff.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That was before we got on the boat.
Right.
We went did a little shopping. Now me and Great Baby did us some shopping when we got off the boat. Now we ain't gonna lie, we went to the mall and showed out a bit, but it wasn't that bad though, because they actually had some good deals at the little mall. But yeah,
Hmm.
um, on that boat, you don't have to worry about spending no money.
Right.
Mm-mm,
At
none.
all.
No,
You know, you can
and
if you
that's what
want
I
to,
love.
whatever. But once you pay that drink package and put that money on what the on cruise services was not, and you go there and get everything situated, you're good.
For real.
You
Just
know.
get ready to tap your wrist, honey, because they're gonna be tapped. And one lady damn near jumped on Great Baby arm trying to tap her damn wrist. She
Oh
caught
yeah, for
us
that
off
drink.
guard. Great Baby pulled her arm back like, what the fuck? I was like, oh my God, them lemon drop shots. Now I be drinking lemon drops at home, but
Right.
theirs was a little too strong. They had too much lemon in it for me or something. I don't know. Or they were using real lemons one. But she damn near jumped on her wrist like, here you want a lemon drop shot? And we like, yeah. And before we can even do anything else, she done damn near, babe, you'll get your little cell phone back, bitch.
Back up, back up. Don't touch me
Okay.
now. Don't touch me.
Mm-mm. You always want to it did, like I said, in my opinion, and truly my opinion now, I think they're better than Carnival. Now, Josh said that their entertainment is not better than Carnival, which I can agree on some things. Because, like I said, the comedy show is really the only entertainment I just really watch. And then this little stuff that they was doing around the ship. Now, I did like that. That Carnival don't do that. Like
Right.
how they was engaging with us, and
Mm-hmm.
actually, it was like they was. If you was there to have a good time, they was gonna make sure you had a good time. That's how I put it. Like if you was in a vicinity and you know it was going down there, bitch, you better be ready to party, twerk, dance, whatever, drink, all that shit, because that's what's gonna go down. But if like the comedy show, I ain't gonna lie, he disappointed me. He really did. I can't
Mm-hmm.
even fake it. But I met people while I was in there listening to the comedy show. I learned about other shit that was going on the boat, like the man with the cards telling me about the drinks. I met the
Uh-huh.
other girl. She was on there. Her husband was somewhere. I hadn't met them before, but she told me about the party that they was having that night back in that same spot. That's when I was up there and I was texting, what's the name, and telling her to come up there. But
Okay.
yeah, that girl I didn't know about they was gonna have no party there until that girl told me. So that's how I
Mm-hmm.
knew to go back there that night. And they start starting shit at 12 o'clock at night. I am not young. They make
We
sure
were
you party. I don't know when that
right.
shit stopped. I wonder when they party was over with though.
I
Cause they
don't know, but
ain't
I
no
know they
telling.
worked 12-hour shifts. So like because the one guy that was always in the galley that we was there, because his shift was from 4 p.m. to 4 a.m. So
She
yeah,
said,
so
listen, I wanted to walk the track because simply I wanted to be at the top of the boat. And I ain't never make it up there either.
we did that, yeah.
Right back since you went up there.
Uh-huh.
See there, y'all was everywhere. Next time I'm gonna be with y'all.
If you can catch
Hey,
us, You can
You
catch.
ain't lying. You ain't lying. Oh my God. Cause y'all asses would be gone. Like, y'all ain't leaving me. I don't know what you thought. Look,
But yeah,
I'll
yeah.
be on that here. Like,
Like
what we
thing is,
doing?
like
Where y'all at?
you seen those gyms and like Miami Beach where they make like the outside gyms where you do like all the little stuff.
Mm-hmm.
That was up there. All that was up there. So
Okay.
not only did they have that inside gym that was nice, it was like an outside beach gym as
Goddamn.
well,
Okay. Okay. See,
where you
that's what the
basically
part I didn't get to. I
right
didn't get
where
up
you use your body
to that.
weight for muscles and stuff, like use your body weight and stuff like that, like use the that those type of things. So that's what I
Okay.
like about that. So you have to actually use you use your own body weight.
See, I ain't finna do that. I ain't finna pull myself down, place up, down, or around. I'm gonna pull myself out of socket. Shit.
But yeah,
Mm-mm.
but yeah, like enjoy. Like so, that's why when I hear people be like, "Oh, well, go out and touch grass, baby." When you touching grass, you're not really touching grass. You're trying to do it
Uh-uh.
for the people. You're not doing it. You're not doing it to enjoy yourself. So how can
Thank
you
you.
get yourself with a camera in your face, smiling? How you like it? You having fun, bitch? No, I'm not having fun. I'm pissed off. You in my face.
Right, right. Ain't that crazy? No, it's like you trying to force somebody. Hey, how you doing? What you doing, bitch? I'm sitting across the room from you, motherfucker. What you think I'm
Right.
doing?
Oh, what you drinking? How's that drink over there? That drink good? Oh, I ain't had that one. I had this right here. No one cares.
Child, we can
We're
say
all
that all.
adults. That's not how you hang out with people that you really enjoy hanging out with. That's what you do
Uh-uh.
for the cameras. That's what you do
Uh-uh.
for the tubes.
No, you have to be in a separate spaces to ask somebody about something. Okay? We ain't gonna sit up here and drink out the same pot and then I'm like, how you drink that? How that drink? Bitch, go over there and taste it. What you talking about? It's plenty. What the hell? Now, if you went to a restaurant, I ain't go to. I'm like, okay, food, drink. What you eat? What you like there?
Right, and
Okay,
that's
I'm
different.
gonna try that because I ain't been there. I'm not there with you. I'm not sitting. But if I'm there with you, I'm finna taste it because you right here.
Right. Like we did
Oh,
at Razzle Dazzle that first night. Oh, taste
oh
this wing. Oh, taste this, taste that. Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, Granny baby, it was pork belly.
She. Oh yeah. I ain't. Mm-mm.
It,
How did it
it,
taste? You said
it
it was
was
good
grilled pork
though.
belly. Yeah, it was pork belly. That's what that
Okay.
was. She asked about. It was pork belly. Yeah, like yeah, because I mean, taste this. Oh no, I don't want that. Okay, cool. So now you have to put me on camera, and ask me no damn questions because you asked me in person.
Thank you. That'd be weird to me. So I don't know. It's like forced fun, honey. If you gonna enjoy yourself, enjoy your damn self, honey. Ain't nobody checking for y'all. I know
Right.
I would. I ain't gonna lie to you. I would check for.
That's why I asked who was in Palm Springs. 'Cause I ain't watched. I
I
ain't see that
got
shit.
back. You know what? Let me tell you. I was over there. I tell you, I be watching people because I miss everything. Truth Enterprise was saying something about they was on vacation. Oh no, she said this was before I heard her say she hadn't watched his video. She said, OB Sector was on vacations and I got the notifications. I said, oh, let me go over here and look. Had child, we looking around the room, around the house. We got to go in every room and show everybody a bed like a motherfucker ain't never seen a goddamn bed before. Then we got to run around here and look at all these geriatrics. I said, look at all these little old women. I was like, I don't recognize none of these women. Like, ain't none of these the same people. I remember that was going hard and stop talking to motherfuckers behind his ass. I don't know none of them.
Mm.
Hmm. Hmm. Child, I guess.
Don't bring that shit in my fucking room. What's your problem? What's the problem? What are you doing?
Showing everything.
Like,
Showing everything for no reason at all. I ain't get it. No. That was just like me going in everybody's room. Oh, let me see your room, bitch. It all look the same. Got a bed, got a TV. Pretty much. I mean,
some have a shower curtain, some have a shower door. Bitch, what do you want? I'm
thank
confused.
you. Thank you. We say your husband shuts off his phone as soon as he get on the ship. Now me, I'm going on airplane mode, so I really can't see that no way. I can see a few apps, maybe like Facebook or a little bit on Instagram, what all been loaded up before my airplane mode kick in. But after that, I ain't checking for that shit. Child,
Right.
I ain't got nothing to do with what y'all got going on. I'll be back later. And you damn sure ain't doing nothing important enough for me to be paying for no extra packages to see.
Right.
Mm-mm.
Because
Absolutely
ain't
not.
nothing going on. The thing is, first thing is, that's why I'm not showing anything, whatever color. I thought, one, I'll show you what I want you. I'll show you what I want you to see. Food and fashions. That's
Right.
what I'm about. I'm gonna give you food and fashions. But what we did there has nothing to do with anybody. That's what I said. I've been on plenty
Right.
of trips last night that y'all don't even know I've been somewhere. Why?
Sure
It's
enough.
no one's fucking business.
Thank you.
Why am I?
Uh,
Why I'm doing it for what? To prove that I go places. Who cares what you think about me?
But that's people who ain't never been nowhere.
Like, I mean, no one can. Oh, we went to Palm Springs. Okay, girl. Now what?
Ch-
Half of y'all can barely
okay.
afford to go there. You have to do
Huh?
popcorn things just to do that. Be quiet.
Knock on wood, honey.
Yeah, I mean, it's a
Honey.
blessing. Good job. But yet, uh-uh.
I don't see it.
I
I,
don't know.
I guess I don't know. Like I said, I see other people that's in need of way more vacations than those strangers that you had on there. And I ain't recognized probably but two and only one from being there from day one. So it's like to me, like I don't know what happened. I'm nosy now since you want to bring it to the forefront and you done already showed us. Where's everybody at? Where's the old club chat? Or did you leave them on the internet? I'm confused. I don't know what you got going on here.
Because
Huh?
Club Chat ain't until he goes live. That's when Club Chat is. Everybody else, you know what I'm saying? It's just whatever you want it to be. But yeah, all the travel things are called Club Chat Travels. Okay, so I guess.
That's what I'm saying, Miss Queenie, but I can't. I don't guess I'm into it that much. Like I said, all the footage and the videos that I uploaded literally came from my husband's phone and other people that was with us, like it down to the pictures. So, girl, vlogging is the furthest thing from my mind. And if they hadn't had that out, y'all wouldn't have seen nothing. Absolutely not. I think I recorded the club scene and that was about it, probably. Oh, and maybe down. No, I didn't even record Scarlet Night when we was up top. I didn't record that. Josh did.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I ain't record a lot of shit. It was just like I always be trying to enjoy myself on vacation, but I be telling Josh I hate that too because I don't never had the memories and stuff in my phone, and he'll toss his phone in a minute. So I was like, that's the only reason I don't be taking pictures and stuff like that. But other than that, child, please, folks trying to.
But thing is, I used to like back in the days when I used to be on here heavy. I would show
Yeah,
y'all everything that I'm doing. But my thing, I grow to realize that first of all, yeah, no,
peace.
because I started doing what they were doing. I was starting doing places and go places with that to show people where I'm at. I'm supposed to enjoy where I'm at. You know what I'm saying? So I don't feel bad about not showing anything that I don't want to
Mm-mm,
show anything
mm-mm.
personal. What's that? Cause
That's
like
not
the
at all.
pictures that we have of all of us together, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like the pictures, I think it was me,
Yeah.
you, my husband, a couple other people. It's not, you know what I'm saying? Joshua, like those pictures, those won't be seen on here because it's not
Uh-uh.
even, it ain't that serious.
It ain't nobody to show.
Right. Like
What we showing out here?
what am I
If they
posting?
wanted to see it, they would have been there.
Exactly.
That's how
Actually,
I
if you want to be
do it.
around me, you act right because I'm from people who don't act like they got some sense.
Look, you know I was a hood bugger. On the-
Right. Oh,
Yeah,
you know what I give? Okay, yeah, right. By
you-
yourself over there. Don't
look,
touch
you
me.
know, I was over there acting like a hood booger food junkie. I
You
ain't know
know,
how to act shy.
I was cockeyed, so I was
Yeah.
looking too different. Grady, baby, you heard that, sweetheart? I'm cockeyed for some reason. I don't know how or why, but
I'm
okay.
shy. Like, ugh. When they said that for real, when I read that part, I was like, oh wow, yeah. These people, they trying too hard. Like, come on now.
That's still funny. Ooh, I wonder if I can find a filter to make me cockeyed, so I see how I look, see what they saw.
Child, you ain't gonna see it. You ain't gonna never see that.
Yeah.
Uh-uh. I die. Well, let me get my tail off
Well,
of
I'm
here.
ready. I have to get ready to start getting ready for work because it's starting to
All
rain
right,
around here.
then. It's been raining here all day.
It's just not hitting over here. But it's been
Oh,
real. We'll be talking,
all
put
right,
some things
boo. I'll
together.
talk to you later.
Have a good one. Bye,
You
y'all.
too. Bye bye.